everyone.
Oh, hi.
And now we're good. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Millennial Tavern. It is yours truly, Mr. James Spence. And I'm going to go ahead and change it because I realized I hit the wrong camera angle. So there we go, a little closer up to my face. All right, there we go. So welcome, everyone, back to Millennial Tavern. And we are going to be playing D&D, of course, as always, with yours truly, Mr. Dan Spence. And you might notice we're actually live on a Tuesday now. So our schedule is changing. We now have 2 people on a Tuesday. No, I'm kidding. We actually have a third person who's coming. He just got a little confused with the scheduling and everything. But we might actually be adding to the numbers. Who knows? Who knows? I do. But, we'll see. We might end up having a table of 4, and we'll see what happens there. But something to look forward to, something to be on the lookout for. But we're not going to talk about the future. We're going to talk about the now. So, what has happened in D&D?
So freaking much.
Nothing.
Let's hear it.
Well, I mean...
Enlighten me.
A lot of things, but
nothing.
also, I mean, a lot of subtext.
A lot, yeah.
A lot of subtext going on. Okay, so we have been here in this temple for about 3-4 sessions?
Oh,
maybe 3.
Oh, in the temple itself?
Yes.
I think probably 3 sessions.
Maybe about 5 in the Underdark.
Oh.
Maybe 6?
Maybe
5. I think 5.
I think it's probably been about like 7 or 8 sessions of you guys like going in through like the little
from the start
to where you are now.
From the surface to here.
Yeah.
Over the course of 5 months.
Yeah. We've been in this temple of Moragina, the Dark Shepherdess, one of the evil goddesses that exist, and was actually the goddess that was brought to the material plane and brought about the plague of the Deathwalkers many time ago. And as a result of us being in this temple, we're like, whoa, what's going on here? What is this massive ritual they're planning? What the fuck is this all about? Wow, look at all this diamond dust that can be conveniently repurposed.
Conveniently.
And so we spent the last few sessions just kind of acclimating, learning more, trying to get the lay of the land, and that's saying a lot.
No, you do not put her in a bag of holding.
Yes, you did learn that. You learned a little bit more about like the relationship.
She might instantly die if she goes in the bag of holding.
She might
instantly.
But you also get to kill Connie, so I guess 2 birds with 1 stone.
In theory.
In theory. Yep. Not saying you want to test it, but
I mean, I'm not doing it.
As long as you or I don't go into a pocket dimension at any point, that'd be good.
I mean,
if we go together, holding hands, I think we'll be okay.
Yeah. So probably worth considering. Spell blank, probably out of the question.
Spell blank?
Probably out of the question.
Wait, what happens if one of us gets banished?
There's probably a reason why they ensure that the host...
I just gave him an idea, and I fucking hate it.
There's probably a reason why the host and the chosen stay close to each other so they can protect each other.
Can I actually multi-class in a wizard and take counterspell? You counterspell really.
So a banishment, like...
Banish puts you in a...
There's multiple ways that you guys could potentially die.
Yeah, Banish puts you in a pocket dimension for 10 turns. Oh. So...
Blink puts you in the Imperial Plane on and off for 10 turns.
Hey, don't pick up that spell. I don't think I have that spell anyways, but...
And I think, I think astral projection's a little out of reach anyway, but...
There's a bunch of different ways that things could potentially go bad for you. Because you don't know exactly what will happen, you just know what the text says.
Yeah, we have theories.
Yeah.
And all theories point to we shouldn't do any of that.
No.
We should make sure that doesn't happen. The only debuff to our quote-unquote buffs.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. So, what else?
So, in addition to learning more about the relationship between the host and the chosen for both Thautos and Moragina, we thoroughly explored the whole temple, found Zephyrus, which is the whole reason we were down here to begin with, to rescue him and bring him back to the city.
Yes, sir.
So that Scorn can finally shop at his shop and be like, "Yo, dog, give me a thick ass discount." In fact,
just give me that shirt.
In fact, why don't you put it in the bag?
Yeah, just
put all the money in the bag.
Or I'll put the bag of holding. You just start. I'll just start sweeping it in.
Yeah. And
pretty much. That's the plan.
Then I got some alone time with Elkani, where basically I have low-key just assumed leadership of the whole cult, which was a little surprising. but we're rolling with it. We're winging it super hard. I was like, hey, you should like let us take the wizard and then let us leave. And then you leave with some other people. And also, you should be nice to Beth. I didn't say that part yet, but I want to.
Yeah, you're going to get there.
Yeah. And
it's on your to-do list for this session. We're talking.
you guys got sent on a small side quest meant to distract you purely.
We told him, like, isn't this where the fuck we're going? He got so mad that we were like, what the fuck are you doing, bro?
Just come with me.
But he's over here. Why do we need to investigate? Didn't he just go in the fucking what? Like over here in the garden?
Yeah.
Just
And as you found out, he actually was just kind of doing this elaborate thing to fuck with you guys and have fun. Because all he was really told to do was, could you make sure they're not in the room so I can talk to the chosen? And he's like, oh, gladly. And he thought he was going to pull it over you guys. Well, didn't really work out the way he intended. So
chosen v chosen.
Chosen be chosen. Yes, you ended up figuring out your
Call me Elon to her Trump. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we had a great interview. Went super well. No technical difficulties whatsoever. And we found the pool of
Dread.
Pool of Dread. Thank you.
Well, you know of where it is.
Yeah.
But we need permission to enter.
Yes. From Morgina herself.
Yes.
Allegedly.
Which we might not technically have time to get.
Oh yeah, and then the dude who's the keeper of the library, the librarian dude.
Oh yeah.
He's fucking old as shit. He's been around.
Isn't he like on his knees for you too?
I'm on my knees for him more or less.
Yeah, I think that's.
I was like, bro, what are you doing down here? You got all this shit. You're just smart as fuck. What are you doing here in the dark? And he's
you were telling him
you
want him to go somewhere, right?
Yes, I was telling him he should go. He should go meet with the what's it called? Because there's a. Not only is there an Imperial army that we know of, but there's also a. Because the Lord's forces are still fighting the Empire, and I was like, yo, you should go to them, and be like, yo, take me to your leader. Like, you got some potential. So, told him that, as well as what else? I was just basically geeking out, kind of fangirling, waving my hands like, oh my god, I read your book. It was so cool. Oh my god.
Yeah, and he actually gave you like all the editions.
Yeah, he gave me everything, which was
told
fucking.
you which one it was his.
Yeah, and I was like, wait, which one? Wait, is one of these yours? And he's like, actually, yeah, it's volume 2. Oh,
Yeah.
no way, bro. That's fucking lit.
That was volume 7.
You're right.
Yeah.
2 or 7.
Yeah.
Okay, 27. And then we ended the session by me awkwardly making a speech to people who were like, yo, what the fuck is he talking about? We're just hanging out. And then Okani's like, yeah, thank you. Who wants to go up to the surface? So we left
They're
off.
sending a party. Did we talk about that?
Yeah,
They're
they're gathering a little party to
They're
go.
about to like fucking go.
Mhm.
So like,
Not all of them, but presumably most of them, because most of them did volunteer to go with, kind of thing.
we gave them a tablet.
Mhm.
Did we talk about that too?
Yeah,
I'm half paying attention.
You remember more than I expected.
Yeah, there you go. See? Let them cook.
I'm impressed.
Whoa! I remember everything. I just don't talk
impressed.
about it. It's not important to me.
By the way, and I'm not sure if you guys took note of this, but age-wise for the librarian, he's probably around like 5-ish years old.
I was gonna say I don't think I ever saw him.
You did. You walked in there with him at the end.
Yeah, I took. I went to the library by myself, and then we wanted to ask the question about the pool. So then I came. I brought you guys with me to talk to him. Be like, "Yo, how about that pool of dread?" He's like, "Well," he's like, "Where'd you get that?"
Exactly.
And you're like, internet? He's like, works. Makes sense.
I was also bidding on that.
Well,
You snooze, you lose, buddy.
a couple seconds slow.
But okay, cool. Anything else you want to go ahead and add before we go and kick? It's off. Sounds good. So when we last left our adventurers, you had just gone back upstairs. Arthur was very, very diligently reading all of these ancient texts, essentially just talking about the recollection of the Plague of the Deathwalker from different perspectives and from different regions and how people kind of did it. You've actually been diving specifically into one area of text, one by that librarian. Now, as you begin kind of reading this text a little more, other people in the room are just kind of doing their own thing. you're going to end up seeing as what looks like Reginald's off in the corner kind of meditating and periodically going up and speaking to his wife. And you, what are you doing?
I went to find Bethany.
Okay, so you left the room. Okay. So as you're wandering around the temple, we're going to actually go over to... Sorry, go ahead and turn this off. I'm getting text messages apparently. Sorry. Oh, you're good. Ding. As you end up kind of going around wandering the temple, I want you to go ahead and roll... let's have you roll perception first, and then also have you roll an investigation. So Arthur, as you end up reading one of these books, I want you to go ahead and roll a history for me.
History.
Is that perception?
Mm-hmm. And roll with advantage, because you've been reading this book for a bit.
Nat 20.
Cool.
Plus 3.
First roll. Okay.
That's a good one.
It means we're out of luck for the rest of the night. Advantage. Oh, thank God. History is a 26.
26. So actually, as you end up reading a part of this text, you end up seeing as you're kind of reading through just the general layout, the Plague of the Deathwalkers from this perspective. One of the words that ends up kind of like really standing out to you is chosen. And then you end up kind of reading in another like sentence a little bit after that, the word host. And you're able to kind of piece this together based off of the context of what's going on, kind of this passage, that it's actually referencing another passage later on in the book where they talk specifically about this host and this chosen, the relationship they had. So that was something that kind of caught your eye as you're reading through this.
So basically more historical context about a past chosen?
About a past chosen, a past host of what seems like more Gina.
Can you get my mini?
Your other mini?
Or do
It's downstairs, but we'll go to you really quick.
Okay.
So with your perception on your natural 20, I'd say you might not think this is a very good natural 20. Yeah, this is actually a really good natural 20. Yeah. So as you end up kind of going downstairs, you're going to end up seeing is what people actually look a little bit more disgruntled. It seems like people are now a little bit worried. You end up watching as what looks like the party and everything has already left to leave towards the surface. Elkani might not be here anymore. It looks like the numbers have kind of dwindled slightly. But you're looking around and people are very, very distraught. You actually end up hearing what is like some vigorous coughing coming from like down one of the hallways that seems to kind of echo and reverberate. It just barely catches the essence of your ear as you hear some people kind of like yelling, and you can't really make out exactly what it is, but you hear it just kind of echoing, and you start feeling like a small chill and feel this sense of disarray, like things aren't right. You're from that 20, bud. You weren't going to get any of that, so.
Yeah. That's crazy, actually.
How far did I leave before I actually did that?
You would have basically had been walking down that staircase into the main area.
Okay, so I'm not within earshot of Arthur anymore, or
Nope.
eyesight of Arthur.
Absolutely not.
Okay. I turn and I slowly start going towards the coffin.
Okay. All right, so go ahead and roll investigation for me.
Don't fail the Constitution save coming up.
That's gonna be a 10.
A 10? Okay, so as you're kind of looking around, you're trying to figure out exactly where it's coming from. You're not as familiar with this temple as you would like to be, so kind of tracking down where the echoes were coming from, it's kind of difficult for you. But you end up noticing what is one of these individuals, one of these Shatterkai, actually kind of walking out of one of these rooms, look like they're kind of tying a handkerchief around their face. And then as they end up walking up to you, they're just all going to be an undercommon.
I use. Do you speak common?
You're the host, aren't you? You're the host.
Yes.
You need to come with me. Come with me.
For what?
Come. This is time's of the essence. Come. You're gonna watch it. He kind of like starts like literally grabs you by your arm, starts pulling you into this side room.
How big is this guy?
He's pretty small, comparatively.
He starts tugging on you, and
I'm like, I'm Jack now. So I'm like,
you don't move him up. What are you doing, little bro?
What are you doing? I'm telling you.
I'm slowly going, but cautiously trying to look around at the same time.
Come, and he's literally just gonna be like yanking you into that room. Once you get into that room, you're gonna end up seeing this is like some kind of a giant supply room. It looks like there's just a bunch of things kind of scattered in there. He's gonna start just immediately ripping open boxes, and you're gonna end up watching as he pulls out some kind of an elaborate masking contraption made of leather that seems like has little like glass areas for the eyes and everything. You're you end up seeing it has some kind of giant like claw, like talon almost coming out of it, and he's gonna say, "Put this on, please, right now." You're gonna end up seeing as another one ends up kind of going in there and grabs another one. Give this to the host right now.
I need 2 more.
2 more. Okay, go ahead and roll persuasion.
That's gonna be 18.
I'm sorry, we can't. We have other people that need these things. Here, here's some cloth masks. Here's some cloth masks for your friends. You and the host need to stay upstairs. Wear these at all
What
times.
happened?
Coronavirus.
I want you to go ahead and roll insight.
Probably not. 8.
You can tell that he's really not wanting to cooperate with you. It seems like he's actually really stressed out about something.
Can I pick him up? Am I
You can probably
is
pick
he
him up.
small enough
Yeah.
where I can just go and smack him across the face? Calm yourself.
You can probably
Get a hold of yourself.
You can do that.
I'm
Go
totally-
roll for contested strength, or I guess athletics. For you, it'd be athletics. You're trying to pick him up.
Fuck yeah, it is.
+8.
Plus 7, and it's a 19, so it's a 26.
Okay, you're gonna actually be able to like get right underneath of his claws, kind of catching a little bit of his nipples as you pull him up and kind of slam him against the wall.
You feeling those? God damn.
What is going on?
Roll intimidation with advantage.
I don't want that. Got the wrong. Where's the intimidation? Huh? 19. God, that's advantage.
Nini is not well. Things are wrong. There's multiple people coming down with an ailment. Get your fucking hands off me! You're gonna watch as he tries to kind of push your hands off.
I want to look around and see if there's any more masks.
It doesn't look like there's any mass in your immediate facility.
Not like no more plague walk. Okay. All right, so I drop him down and I'll take the.
Listen. Here's what I'll tell you. Just do not lay your hands on me again. Nini and many others are not well. They started hearing a buzzing sound, some kind of a perpetual buzzing as they were walking around the corridors. And then eventually, later on, the mid-morning, we figured that they just had a hangover from the last night. They woke up. I'd say perhaps it's best you go see for yourself, but they're in the infirmary.
Which way is that?
You should not go. You need to go take this to the host right now. Listen, that is all I can say. Sorry, Chosen joke. You need to go take this to the Chosen right now.
Fine. So I grab it and I'll go back.
Just keep your distance. Keep your distance. You're gonna watch as he just kind of like grabs a couple more of these like cloth masks and everything from one of these things and just runs out of the room.
You grab 2 extra.
Give you 2 of the.
One for me, one for you, and the 2 cloths.
2 cloth masks, yeah.
One for Reginald and one for Zephyrus.
What about Reginald's wife?
She's dead. I don't think she's gonna die again.
Undead.
Yeah, so what do you want to do?
I head back to Arthur.
Okay. So Arthur, you're going to be upstairs, and before that, you would have kind of put those pieces together. Would you just want to keep reading, or do you want to kind of skip to that part?
I mean, I'm definitely intrigued, but I'm just
Okay.
skimming.
You're just still going to be going through. Okay. All right. So you're going to end up going back upstairs, and you're going to find that Arthur is still up there reading.
My mask is on, by the way. The plague doctor mask. Arthur, and I just chuck it at you. Put this on.
What the fuck are you wearing? What is that?
Oh, here, you take this.
You're gonna watch as he's wearing some kind of an elaborate, like looks like plague doctor mask.
Where the fuck did you get this?
Just now.
That's what I'm. What are you wearing that for?
Put it on. Here's a cloth mask. I'm so lost. Why? So to catch you up, I rolled a nat 20 on perception. on my
You can tell him this in character.
Yeah,
I'm going to.
Yeah.
I was just saying I rolled that 20. That's all I was
Yeah,
going to say.
first roll was nat 20.
First roll was
which
nat
means
20.
we're fucked the rest of
That's all I was going to say.
Fuck!
So I heard, as I was going down to find Bethany, I noticed everybody was very distressed and anxious, and something seemed wrong. The party had already left to go to the circus. Oh, wait a second, let you.
No, I'm listening. Keep going. It's good.
The party had already left. Ilani,
Ilkani.
might have left with them. I don't know if she's here or not.
No, I expressly asked her to go to the service and bring whoever with her.
So then Bethany's probably already gone.
Yes.
Okay. But apparently, to Nini and Nini,
What?
that.
Huh?
Have we ever met them? Out of character? Like, he said those names, and I did not recognize them at all. Can I roll history?
He said Nini and others. You can roll history really quick.
Yeah.
Nini was the one guy who was pissed drunk and passed out at the table.
Yes.
And you and I were the only ones to really
You never
know
met
about
him, but you guys would.
I remember.
Okay, so Nini and Mimi, his friends or whatever, all of a sudden, we're hearing a high-pitched noise, and then now are apparently extremely sick. He said that I need to give this mask to you quickly, but those two are in the infirmary if we wanted to check it out. But he wouldn't recommend going, and to be careful, and to don't go back down to where I was.
Well,
But it sounds like we need to leave.
well, Father knows I love a good mystery, but I do agree we need to leave. So,
Are we still in the library?
No, you guys are upstairs. Remember?
Oh, we're upstairs in our rooms. Oh, okay.
my
That's
fancy
right.
quarters,
Um,
fancy chosen quarters.
Are we ready for Zephyrus?
Yes.
Do
We have all of the reagents to give to him to?
Yes, I have all
Teleports.
the reagents right here. Curious. Now, this question. The bag of holding that I have, that was from the adventuring party that we accidentally slaughtered, right?
Well, it wasn't accidentally, but more misinformed, I would say.
Okay. All right. Cool. I want to take out my stuff that I have and just place it next to me, and I want to flip the bag of holding in and out.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead. So as you end up doing that, you are going to end up seeing a shit ton of stuff come flying.
Is it like Apex where you go like one item at a time? And just
No, it's like when you die in Minecraft, just you see all the gubbins just everywhere. Just
So what you're going to end up seeing pop out of there. So you're going to end up seeing... let me go ahead and pull this up.
There's only one left.
oh shit!
Wait, there's only
No
one
wonder I'm
left.
so stuffed up. Did you
don't-
get your clear?
You don't
I did get
else.
one.
Okay.
He just stole it from you.
Well, you never.
I know. No, I don't need it. I'm all.
Is this recyclable?
Then just through.
It is for me. Yep.
So the first thing you're going to end up seeing in there that pops out is going to be a giant, what looks like just plate of armor. It's just going to end up kind of like landing on there and just kind of like rolling on top of the floor. And that is going to end up being a +1 plate armor.
Oh, hey, that looks nice. I mean, I'm in here. It just dumped in front of me.
Hold on. Yeah, before we proceed, guys, let me just
Switch this out real quick.
stick my. Woo! Clunk, clunk, clunk.
Can you wear that?
No. It's a little too big for me. But I see that you've gained the muscles, friend. So
I mean, I had the muscles before.
You're also going to end up seeing...
yeah.
You're also going to end up seeing a total of... Basically, it's going to be a quiver of 8 magical arrows. They're going to be +3.
I'm gonna change into that armor.
Go for it. Then.
He sees the armor on the ground. He immediately just.
+1 plate armor.
Okay. All right. Just you're unrobing. Okay.
I
just
mean,
roll.
I don't give a fuck. I can see my pecs.
Mm-hmm.
See my nipples.
I'm the only one who can wear it. I'm just like, oh hey, that's not yours. You don't
Is
need
it-
it? Okay, cool.
Is it Roman or Greek titty armor?
It is
I
Greek.
just gave you a staff. You're fine.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean,
With abs?
And I'll give you
Yes,
my
with
old-
abs.
I was gonna say like any special adornments.
Yeah,
I'll-
okay, fine. I'll give you the special adornment and everything. So so it is gonna actually end up having what looks like gold trim going across the shoulders. You're gonna end up seeing is the plates actually each have like a different shade of like kind of like a stainless steel look, then like a silver look, and like a darkened kind of like powder coated gray almost. It looks like it was kind of like deliberately done, as those plates seem to kind of both go down both sides of the arms. As you look on the chest itself, you're going to end up seeing what looks like eyes carved into it. They kind of come to a cresting point of like a nose in the center. You're going to end up seeing that nose ends up kind of creating almost like the nostrils of a lion. It seems like the mane kind of starts to go and stretches across the front part of the chest and down towards the abs. It looks like the mane kind of starts to bleed a little bit more into the abs there. You see actually chiseled abs going across the base of this +1 plate armor.
Does it look like, is there a specific, because +1 is just green in here, so am I just, is there...
It's +1 plate armor. You could type in those details so that you know what it looks like.
But as you're describing the rest, I'd probably see if there's any other magical effects to it, or if it's just strictly a +1.
That's me too.
It looks like this one is strictly a +1.
Okay.
Thank you.
So the next thing you're going to end up seeing is everything ends up getting dumped out. You're going to end up seeing that there are actually 2 scrolls in there. You're also going to end up saying, so one scroll is going to be for a level 3 spell, one is going to be for a level 4 spell.
Oh shit. +1 plays blue.
You're going to end up seeing what is 2 more adventuring packs pop out. It looks like it just has standard adventuring gear.
Mm-hmm.
But then just regular plate armor.
And you are going to end up seeing a chime of open that pops out. A chime of opening, rather, sorry.
Yeah, with the tieflings.
And you don't know how many charge that has left, but...
Okay.
True. I feel like most of it's my shit now.
And then you're also going to end up seeing a total of 2 superior healing potions. And then 2 potions of Hill Giant Strength.
Ooh.
Yo! Any potions of cure disease, by any chance?
Doesn't look like it. And you're also going to find rations and other miscellaneous things that'll pop out. Okay.
What is that? Giant strength? Hill giant strength?
Yeah, 2 potions.
What does that do again?
Basically increases your strength to like
I think it's like
18.
what?
18, or get just plus.
No, it's more than that.
It's like 21.
Yeah, like 21 raw strength score. Anybody wants? Is this here?
That's me
New
now.
mini? Whoa.
All right. So that's what you'd see as he ends up basically just pulling out and just dumping the entirety of the bag.
He pulled out. Good. Good for him.
Oh.
Pull out game strong.
Oh, and I need to give you those scrolls too. But you guys can keep talking in the meantime.
Oh, this is great for my new found body. This feels so much better.
It's pretty good on you there, man.
Thank you.
Well, it certainly shows your biceps and your triceps and your very vascular forearms. Interesting.
They have okay. Well, good stuff that they have on them.
No kidding. Well, those arrows look quite intricate.
Very. I'm just gonna pick one up and just inspect it. Very sharp too. You still use your bow?
I don't really. I can.
I don't think I've ever seen.
I've never.
I don't think I've ever seen you
needed
shoot
to
it.
yet.
Do you want to hold on to these arrows? Just in case.
Sure.
I mean, you're the one with the bow.
Yeah, sure.
So it's going to be a scroll of daylight.
Which
Okay.
gets rid of magical darkness.
Does? That it does. And you're also going to get a scroll of elemental weapon.
Yo.
Wow.
What kind of arrows are these?
They're +3.
Which is nuts.
+3?
Yeah, nuts.
It's only
How-
8.
how
It's
many?
only 8 though.
Shit, that's
Imagine having
Why?
that, but as a great sword, and turning it down.
Just imagine.
Imagine having a literal artifact.
Imagine turning that shit down.
Uh, 8 of them? Jesus Christ.
Well, these scroll could use these in some other instance. Okay, well. Arthur, do you need anything from here?
Well, the 2 scrolls.
You want them?
I don't need the weapon for sure. No. I don't feel it very appropriate for me to have the scroll of daylight.
Really quick, did you guys put the mask on or no?
I do.
Okay.
Mine's on.
I know yours is on.
Okay.
I was
did
just
not.
asking them. Go
No,
on.
I just got immediately
I just
intrigued with the.
interrupted him.
No, you're good. You're good. You're good. I just want to double check. Go ahead.
Then I got, oh, shiny.
Ooh, jingle jingle.
Oh, this looks nice.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna start putting the stuff back in the pack. Cool.
How long were we technically resting?
You guys basically did a short rest.
Oh, we did a short
Oh,
rest?
okay. And then did that give you enough time to attune to the staff?
Staff has to be a long rest too. Did it.
Okay. And you guys are up there kind of discussing the spoils of this bag. Holding.
Well, if we had some sort of archer, we could really put these to use.
I went back to full health.
If only there was maybe another.
I mean, I can still use them.
Yes, but
If only I ran into my brother. These would be perfect for him.
your brother.
Hey, I didn't tell you.
No. You only told me about your
I've met,
father.
I've
That
met
you
many of-
assumed the.
I was searching for my brother. That's why I was in the holdout city. That's what I was looking for on my
Oh.
journeys.
I just thought you were making a
Wanders.
routine stop.
No.
You know.
My ship blew up. My brother and I were on the boat. We were
Separate.
meeting. Yeah, our meeting point was whatever the city was we just went to.
Like Shadowstone?
No.
Yes.
Resinstone?
Risen Stone was the other one you were at.
Risen
That was the first
village.
one that I went to.
Yeah.
Yes. the village.
That's where I was originally going, and then Shadowstone potentially, like points, all of them.
Never heard of
But yeah,
it.
so my brother is I met many. They probably call themselves rangers of these days, but I've met many rangers across my journeys. One of which is my brother.
Did your brother partake in the same trade as you? Or you were just shipmates?
Maybe.
It's up to you. He's your brother, bro.
I know.
He sounds mysterious.
I haven't
Maybe there's more to explore to this mystery. Perhaps at a later time.
Yes, he served with me, but it was also due to the fortune of my father. So his alignments not necessarily would have been the same as mine.
Is he a half brother or a full brother? Or
Half. Definitely a half brother.
So as the one of you end up sitting up there and kind of basically just trying to explore a little bit more of each other and kind of how this conversation is going to unravel given the new spoils that you've acquired. You end up hearing
Just
a
modify
frantic
your things.
footstep coming up the staircase. And eventually as this ends up kind of getting up next to your door, you're gonna watch the door just kind of slams open. You're gonna see somebody wearing another one of these big long kind of like archaic looking leather like face masks. You end up standing there. You're gonna immediately just kind of recognize this man's figure as Naki.
Oh, Kanaki, hi.
What are you all doing? What?
Who's the one who handled
Why are you not wearing your mask? Put on your mask right now.
Sorry, we got a little distracted. You found items.
Chosen, put on this mask right now. You're gonna watch it. He literally snatched it out of his hand, begins kind of pushing it onto your face.
Good gosh! Unhand me!
Wear the fucking mask. Chosen. You are better to all of this mortal plane alive than dead. You are not going to succumb to this ailment.
I slap his arm as hard as I can.
Okay, go ahead and roll sleight hand for me.
5.
You're gonna fail to do so as he kind of begins, like, he's actually gonna start, like, pulling these straps over the back of your head. Begin kind of pulling it. Better. Leave this on, Chip.
No! You leave. I will leave this on, and you leave.
Roll intimidation.
Oh, you're cooked, buddy. 17.
Chosen, this is only for your own good.
Your filthy hands just touched my face! You're talking about an illness that's spreading, and you just put your raw hand on my face! Are you daft? Are you fucking dull? Get out! Right now!
Roll intimidation with advantage.
Oh, fuck yeah. It's a 22.
Okay. You're gonna watch it, he just kind of, like, eyeballs both of you. He's gonna turn around and walk out.
I'm gonna take the mask off, fix my hair, and then put it back.
I don't think I've ever seen you yell like that before, Arthur.
Fucking disgusting.
Nice. Impressive.
Good gods.
So, remind me again, what's going on? Why is there a plague going around?
We just found out.
We don't even know the extent
We don't
of
even
this.
know.
Here, let me get in character. We don't even know the extent of this fucking thing.
I can't breathe.
My oxygen levels are falling dramatically.
We really don't. So there's they're in the infirmary if we want to look at them, or we can just get our shit, get Zephyrus, and go. Or we try potentially to charge if it's on the way out.
Hi, Durlsy. Hi, Echo.
Oh, hi. Oh, hey there.
It's kind of curious that this is just springing out of
Nowhere.
nowhere.
Right after they left.
Correct.
Quite suddenly.
And anyways, we still can't stay in this room long.
As much as I love a good mystery, I think it's time we go to Zephyrus and leave.
If that's what you want to do, then I'm not going to argue with it. Just hope you can kill of Zephyrus.
Quite literally. Well, let's go find out. And hopefully we won't spread as some sort of strange disease, we don't even know what it really does, to Shadowstone. Well, I mean, think about it. Who's really going to contract the disease down
Just
in the jail?
come on.
Alright. I'm gonna pack up my books and shove everything away.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna put on the mask, I guess.
You got
Yours,
you
yours,
have a
yours is a
cloth.
literal cloth mask.
Oh! Wait, I thought we all got masks!
Nope, only those
We
two.
do. We had that, but we had the better ones.
Oh.
Sorry, that's all they gave me.
Alright.
And here's one for Zephyrus.
Good thinking.
Alright. Grew up in the Blight District, so I'm kind of used to this. I mean, whatever. Let's keep going. I'll keep this clean for Zephyrus as I put it in my pocket.
Alright, so as the four of you, I guess, end up walking down the stairs, you end up actually seeing what is Kanaki just sitting there at the base of the staircase. He's going to end up hearing the footsteps of the three of you, of course your wife, kind of coming down the stairs. He's going to turn around. Are you ready to speak?
You want to speak now?
I apologize, but I am only doing this in the best interest of your health and your safety.
Well, you put your fucking hand on my face.
And
Whatever health I had Whatever was on your fucking hands is over my mouth now. These two just saw me scrub my face viciously with water. Trying to get off whatever gods... Oh, God, I don't even know if you wipe with your fucking hand or not. God. Ugh. Take us to Zephyrs.
Chosen, to let you know, I meant no offense by this. When I was in commune, I know that you come from nobility status. You come from a long line of royalty and control. I figured nothing more than this would be appreciated of servants of you going forth to extreme measures to ensure your safety and survival. That is all this has been. I do apologize.
Well,
but it's for your health.
in your rash action and not thinking, you have only endangered me more. Take us to Zephyrs, and we will be on our way. And I will speak to Ilkani about this.
That is something I cannot do, unfortunately. Given the circumstances of everything that has arose right now, you are currently in charge of the temple. Ilkani has informed me that it is up to you to ensure the temple remains in good keepings.
Well,
What would you have us do? Chosen.
so... Remind me, are you Ilkani's second lieutenant?
I'm her quartermaster. Comparably her second.
Well, I would have felt comfortable maybe leaving someone else in charge here. But I don't think I can.
Roll insight. You're gonna watch as he's like squealing and writhing. You can't even see the expression of his face, but this his body language says it. It's like the uncomfort is just kind of crawling across him. Like you see as his hands just kind of begin like clenching more into his cloth, into his like clothing. You're gonna watch as he kind of begins to shake a little bit. His head begins to tilt slightly more. It looks like you've really gotten underneath of his skin, but it seems like he's still kind of reserving himself.
So, you're saying that I'm in charge of the temple? And whatever befalls it?
Yes. The servants, to you and the goddess, your goddess, Vatas, chosen,
Mm-hmm.
part of the Dark Sisters,
Yes.
reminded,
Yes.
you were commanded by the Dark Shepherdess in Okani. As she has told me, you are in charge of the temple. Whatever happens and becomes of your subjects here is at your hands. If you ask of us to sit around and do nothing while you run off on whatever it was Okani believed you to be doing, do so. But our fate's at your disposal. That is all I was told to inform you before granting you your inevitable free will on the matter.
Ah, yes. Well, thank you for informing me. I would have rather had a much easier conversation without your hands over my face.
I do apologize.
I will forgive this oversight and this... Never mind. You are Ilkani's trusted second hand. Maybe not her right hand, but certainly her left. And I believe you know best of this temple. There are lots of things in motion. And I cannot trouble myself with staying here while there's many other grand things happening. Many things I have to see to. While Morgina might have commanded me, though.
Roll perception. Around.
well, unbeknownst to me, I still serve Thartas, and I still am meant to bring her here, to the material plane. I cannot stay here. As such, not only have I instructed Ilkani, and whoever she decided to bring with her, to go to the surface, and to align themselves with the Lord's forces, who are fighting the Empire, who's on a grand crusade against our cause.
Aren't you the Lord?
The Lord's forces on the surface.
I was under the impression that you were...
What are you ill as well? Oh my god. You are in charge here. And I am going to take the wizard and we are going to go.
We're just stopping the pool of dread
Okay.
first, though.
So, pausing that. Both of you guys, what'd you roll?
22.
Good roll.
16.
16? Okay. So, you are going to end up hearing something. You're going to end up actually hearing like a blood-curdling scream coming from down the corridor. It sounds like it's echoing away from a couple rooms away.
We have charge, man. We have full charge and capability. I'm getting the goddamn boat charged.
Okay. Yep. Proceed. I'm just gonna ignore him and just snap an hand, just with my companion, just walk past them and head towards that.
Okay. Alright, so that's probably the midway through this conversation.
Yep.
Alright,
I
carry on.
actually said that to you in character. If we're in charge. I'm going to get this. I'm going to the pool of dread, then. There's no reason not to.
I agree. Please.
You're going to go into the pool of dread.
Yes.
Do you have a blessing?
From our goddess.
You do. You
Yes.
have a blessing. Roll persuasion.
She spoke to the chosen.
Roll persuasion.
I'm using my other thing.
Oh.
Help action? Guidance?
Help action? Well, I have a +4 luckily. So that'd be a 7.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I had rolled a 4 beforehand.
Ooh. I got it.
You're just gonna watch as he just kind of glares at you. Starts breathing deeply. You actually hear it, so it sounds like heavy breaths are coming out of this mask. It is not my place if this is the case. Chosen, what do you command of us then? If you leave, what is the command? What are we to do?
Well, I don't know what illness or ailment has befallen this place. Whether it is some design, some ploy, whatever. Ilkani or a messenger will return, assuredly. Perhaps it best to either wait for her here and weather the illness. I will leave this decision to you, whether you decide, for those of you who are still healthy, to leave the sick here, leave the illness behind. Perhaps it will be gone when you return. I don't know what's happening, and quite frankly, I don't have time to find out.
Very well chosen. We're gonna go to you.
Okay.
Okay. So as you end up kind of following this scream going down the hallway, you're gonna end up eventually getting to a point where you end up kind of walking out of, and if you're looking at the map, you end up walking out of that main courtyard, or that main courtyard, the main area. You end up kind of walking past that, walk past the staircases, and eventually you end up getting into this little area that's kind of off in the, it's kind of like a little bit south next to where it says storage. you end up kind of looking into a room just barely north of that. You're going to end up seeing in that room what looks like a bunch of beds and people actually kind of in there and congregating. Looks like they're all wearing masks of some kind of an elaborate configuration. And as you're looking across this room, you're going to end up seeing beds kind of drawn out across. It looks like there's some kind of minor separators and things like that. You're watching as it looks like a couple of people wearing what looks like almost like healer-like attire, but kind of more black in nature. But they're actually moving around between a couple of beds in there. You're going to end up seeing what is about 4 of these beds that are completely filled up with people. Some of them look like they're on like the brink of death. Some of them look like they're just barely like hanging on. You're gonna watch as some of them end up just like violently coughing, just like that. They just begin violently coughing as the healers are running around. You end up overhearing a little bit of a conversation of one of the healers just talking to each other in intercommon, which you speak of.
Yes.
You end up hearing one of them say, like, "I don't understand. They're not responding. They're not responding to anything. They don't seem like they're dead. They're still responsive. They're still going. None of the spells are working. I don't understand what it is. Wake up one of the greater healers. We need one of the greater healers here right now." You'll watch as another one of them ends up kind of going through and they're kind of like pouring some kind of potion over them, giving them some kind of potion in their mouth. You're going to watch as they just kind of begin kind of like convulsing and contorting more. One of them right next to you actually begins kind of just like convulsing, and you watch the blood begin spewing out of the inside of their mouth and starts going all over the floor in front of them.
Okay. I'm gonna go up, I guess, to the nearest healer. It's like, by the gods, what is going on here?
I haven't the faintest idea. We believe based off the symptoms this might be murmurous pestilence, but we're not quite sure. This is something way beyond what we would have ever expected. The only thing we can believe is this is one of those ancient diseases that's just arisen, but it seems wrong.
Beyond what you expected? Were you expecting something? What are you talking about?
No, we would have never expected an ailment of this kind to have arisen out of the old temple of Morgina. A temple of worship to our devoted goddess. We never expected this. You're gonna watch her. She just kind of like she's actually shuddering a little bit while she's talking to you. You have buzzing ears, hallucinations, compulsive vomiting, but the vomitings of blood. We've never seen this in the historic books of these diseases and ailments. It doesn't align with anything that we've seen. The head cleric, our head healer, he's in the library right now reading on something, trying to figure out what this is. And you're gonna end up watching, and she just kind of points her voice. I can't explain this. You're gonna end up kind of getting a look at this body, and look at the blood's kind of like oozing over them. Roll medicine for me.
Yeah, okay. I was gonna see if I could like roll a history check on it.
You can roll history too.
Yeah, 13.
Yeah, go roll history too.
13 on medicine. And 16 on history.
Okay. So with everything that you know about this disease, I'm going history first. With everything you know about like these kind of diseases, especially growing up in the Blighted District, you have seen many ailments come and befall people. Most people end up succumbing to something like this, where it's like compulsive vomiting. You're thinking about this. It's like, I mean, how long have they been like this? They should have died by now. If this is the case. Like this level of like when you're looking at the amount of blood that somebody just like vomited, it's like that's not minor. They should be dead. What it doesn't add up to you at all. And given the fact that you've seen multiple people die of different diseases, normally it's a slower and more drawn out process. If this kind of is an onset, this doesn't seem right. So that's your history. If you want to do anything before I go into the medicine, you can.
No, go ahead with medicine.
Okay. So what was your medicine?
It was 13.
13. So as you end up kind of looking over at the body next to you, you're able to kind of just give it like a full visual look. You see that like inside the vomit, it looks like there's actually like bits and pieces of matter inside of it. Like it's not just blood itself. It's not even just coagulated blood. It's pieces of maybe an organ or something. It's very, very not just revolting, but concerning if you're just looking at it from a purely medicine side. And as you end up kind of looking at the body a little bit further, you watch as the body begins to twitch. And you end up watching as like a hand kind of begins flicking and flicking and flicking. And then you recognize as it's flicking around, it's not just flicking. It's moving at the center of the forearm. Almost as if the bone in the center of the forearm has broken previously. It just keeps twitching, and the arm kind of flops a little bit in this direction as the arms begin flicking and flickering and flinching back and forth.
No, this doesn't seem right. Not at all. I've spent my whole life around sick people. Something like this should have killed them long ago. people with this kind of sickness, they don't live to be in this state. No, something else is at play here. Curse? No. No, I'm gonna look into the forum a little bit. There's something in here. Almost as if they're infested with something.
Why don't you roll medicine with advantage?
Okay.
It was the coughing, bro. It's definitely coughing. I'm fucking done, bro. Yeah, you got a couch I can stay on. Cause I'm sleeping.
17.
17?
Yeah.
So as you end up kind of like feeling the arm and everything, you're actually kind of pulling the arm. You're gonna actually feel as like you're really just kind of grabbing it. You're able to you know what? Let me go ahead and try to get a pulse. As you put your hands down, you're gonna feel like the faintest, like boom, 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 boom. It's irregular. Like a pulse of that irregularity shouldn't be keeping a person living. And actually, as you're looking at it even further, it feels like they might not even be alive at all. Almost like something's forcing their body alive. But not. It's perplexing you for a moment. I want you to roll history.
13.
When you were in the monastery, in some of your studies and travels and everything, and your understanding of different planes, you know that there are the beings in certain planes that have the ability to animate life. Given what you've kind of known about necromancy too, you know that to be something that's obviously used. But this doesn't seem like that. This doesn't seem like necromancy. It seems almost like a possession. A possession of a corpse? Or maybe it's not. Maybe it's a dying body, but this isn't just an ailment. This is something far deeper. You start feeling the sense inside you that you should back away.
These people, no, they're already dead. The irregularities in their pulse. That no person can have a pulse like this. At first, I thought a curse, but no, there's no magic involved. Well, not that I can sense at the moment. The pulse, it's almost like something is trying to keep them alive. Parasitic? At first, just listening to it. These people are dead already. Who they were, they're gone.
How do you know this? How do you know this?
Listen to me, okay? I have some extensive knowledge as to what happens to a corpse, when the person's soul leaves, and when something takes hold of the body. These people are experiencing those same symptoms. I don't feel like something. It might be a possibility something or someone has taken hold of all of these people here.
But that can't be right. Every time we've summoned a demon, we've killed the demons that we've summoned. This can't be the case. If are you insinuating some kind of possession? That can't be the case.
It seems like it's the only case at the moment.
This can't be. I want you to roll perception for me. With a roll with advantage too. You've been in this room for a while.
Perception, thank you. That's 20.
Okay. You're going to end up hearing what is kind of like an entire bone snap behind you. As what looks like, as you kind of catches your attention, you immediately turn around. You watch as the head kind of like begins to move up, and they begin to kind of animate and get up into this state. They immediately end up all just kind of rising from the beds. You're going to end up hearing them say in unison, "We," and then you end up hearing them kind of start mumbling something in a language you don't understand. I want you to roll initiative.
So how long has he been gone now?
You guys will end up hearing another blood curdling scream.
Jesus Christ. Bloody murder.
I'm glad I found my new armor. Just in time.
Will it protect me against possession?
I mean, this paladin we killed is definitely more lucrative than I thought.
You're welcome. I'm so glad I opened that pouch.
Yeah, me too.
That bag.
Is this still watching?
Hell yeah!
Is this
Echo,
the
let's
same-
go.
Same corridor that I had just previously went down.
So,
Just not all the way.
Oh, is
no.
this in relate? Is
Yeah,
this, on the map?
so basically, this is the storage room right here. Basically, this is the storage room, and this is basically going north on the map.
I'm not like scrutinizing this. I'm checking to see like
Yeah.
where we are in relation to.
Yeah, you
Alright,
guys.
every
I'll
line
show you
needs
the
to be
first
correct.
floor, or second floor. General. So it's first floor. So you guys are. So there's a storage room. You're in that room.
Okay.
Wait, where's the?
Okay,
are we
the large one, right?
Oh.
The large
Wait.
one. And that's the.
Oh, there's storage. It's on the. It's towards the bottom. It's towards like middle bottom.
This is the room where they.
Okay.
Yeah, we're on the bottom map. Okay.
And where were we just like standing and chit chatting before Reginald?
You guys were like right up here.
Oh shit! Okay, so we're.
You guys are far away.
Wow, it's gonna take us 5 turns to get
Literally will.
there. Pretty much. Did you see it?
This is part of it.
This.
Other one.
Well, no, the storage is down there.
First floor.
I know. I'm the first one. I'm on
Okay.
main. And
All right, so let's
Is
go
there
ahead and
storage
get
on the
you,
second
Reginald, over there.
yeah.
All right.
Or is it just above the store? Oh,
I
it's
got a
above the
9.
store. That's-
So then we are where? Okay, point to me. Where the fuck are we at now?
We're all the way here,
Okay.
and he's down there.
Okay.
So Reginald, you would be somewhere probably over here talking to the nurse.
Okay.
Oh shit. You hold a person and not dead?
Is it a person? It's a humanoid.
I feel like you can. But he doesn't know it.
Actually, it might just be an easier.
It
Like-
comes with the staff.
They might just like almost automatically fail.
No, I didn't.
Okay.
I can't tune to the staff yet.
Yeah, I know. That's why I was
Yeah.
like,
I'm gonna look that up. What? I'm gonna look up whole person.
oh, I can show you.
It's too late.
I'm pretty sure it's humanoid.
Okay.
Something.
So let's go with, and I'm going to put you guys both at the bottom of the initiative order.
This mother.
All right. So let's go above a 20.
Can I surprise attack?
I guess. Where actually? Let me ask this. Where are you, Reginald?
I'm a
Exactly.
9.
Nice,
It's just
okay.
literally between him and I who has higher.
I just rolled a nat 20.
18.
Oh,
But that's still a 16 initiative.
I rolled a nat 20. Wait, I see a plus. Where's that under?
Would be Dex.
Dude, I feel like in the fucking thing it would show
On the app, it's on the front page, your main page.
abilities and saves.
Yeah, front page.
Okay, and then who has
Oh,
the higher?
top.
Who has the higher dex?
Oh, mine, I mean.
You got the higher dex?
I have 10.
-2.
I have plus 0.
Well, there you go. You're higher, I guess.
It is just a humanoid, you're right.
Yeah.
Wisdom save.
All right. So you're going to end up watching as that one closest to you, Reginald, is going to end up getting up and immediately kind of spraying over towards you. As it goes ahead and moves like right up into your face, you're going to watch as it looks like this mouth kind of unhinges and just begins spewing amounts of blood all over it. As you watch as like a black tendril kind of begins to like just come out, just spewing vomit and blood. As that black tendril comes out and just goes to slash at you. I need you to do a Constitution, I guess no wisdom save. What's good?
I'm gonna do an opportunity attack on him since he came within a few feet of me.
Okay.
With my polearm master, so I'm gonna hit him with my quarterstaff.
Mhm.
So Does a 12 to hit?
12 does not hit.
Okay, never mind. All right.
Close.
So con save. Let's go. I'm good at those. Yeah. Not really. There's a-
Oh, do y'all mind
That's an
indicating
11.
north as
11?
well for us watching at
Okay.
home?
So it's a wisdom save.
Wisdom save. Okay. You know what? Much better. Sorry.
Got you,
That's
Echo.
12.
I got you.
12.
Okay. Okay. You're going to end up kind of feeling a chill go down your spine as this blood begins kind of convulsing everywhere directly in front of you. And as that happens, you're going to kind of like feel you just kind of like pull yourself together as this thing gets wrapped in your face and the tendril begins coming at you. You feel like you managed to hold it together barely.
Okay. I'm just gonna he's like on top of me like
Yeah, on top of you as this tendril just comes out of its mouth, just becomes slashing down.
Okay. You still think they're just sick? Someone is possessing them.
Alright, and that's going to be a 16 hit.
That's gonna hit. Yeah, hits.
Hits?
Yeah, having it tuned to the road.
Gotcha. By the way, was that attack a magical attack? I know it doesn't hit, but I'm just curious if you're using magical weapons.
Well, the stat that I
Yes.
have is magical.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Like I said, I haven't tuned to it.
Okay, gotcha. So that is going to end up being...
I don't think that matters. I think the attunement
Has
only
to
matters for
indicate
whole
north.
person.
Yeah, go ahead,
Spell,
I'm assuming.
Yeah, that's north, yeah.
right?
So,
If a magic weapon has the spell and it's hold person on the staff,
yeah, he can't use the spell, but he
the
can still...
attunement only applies to the spell portion of it.
To be
Yeah,
able to-
it applies to the abilities, yeah. So it's still, if it says it's a magical
It
weapon...
says a magic weapon. Yes.
Yeah, okay, so it's a magical weapon.
Okay.
So it's a magical weapon.
Yeah.
So just make sure you remind me of that when you do
Yes.
attacks. Okay, so it is going to go ahead and come down on you with the tendril, and then basically just kind of like slashing at your neck and kind of coming down, like almost bruising, almost dislocating your shoulder. That's going to end up doing a total of 19 necrotic damage.
Jesus Christ. Just watch the TikTok on how this guy got
And
shot
your
by-
max health total is going to reduce by
Yeah.
1.
Yeah, this is how it started.
1.
Okay.
No. Metagaming?
Oh.
Okay. All right, moving on to the next one. The next one is going to move over to that healer right there in the middle. It's going to end up making an attack against the healer. And that healer is going to end up taking quite a bit of damage. Moving on to the next one. So the next one is going to end up hopping up and heading directly over to the other healer at the far table. So that healer in the middle? Yep.
This one?
Nope.
Oh, this is the hero.
Yep.
Okay.
Exactly. Yeah, ones that are pure black are these things.
Okay.
The other one on that one, yep, it's going to end up moving up to the other guy.
Okay.
And it's going to end up hitting. And that is going to be slightly less damage. Okay. And we're going to go to the nurses. So, all right. So that nurse is going to end up moving up to the one that's right in front of you. But you're going to end up seeing as it kind of begins to move, it just paralyzes in fear.
Okay.
So it's not even gonna move. It's just gonna like start to move. You're just gonna watch it just paralyzed.
Oh, she's just paralyzed. Okay.
All right. Oh god, I've been playing too much Boulder games. Remind me what frightened is in normal D&D.
So
I've been playing too much.
they,
I've been playing too
they
much.
basically have to run away.
That's
from
what it is. Okay.
They
Gotcha.
stand
I'm
up.
about to say, wait a second. I think I'm getting Baldur's Gate and this screwed up.
Yeah.
I'm playing a lot of Baldur's Gate. Bro, I feel like the last week of my vacation just playing
I
Baldur's
saw
Gate.
you. I saw you. Fuck ton of
Yeah.
It's
Baldur's Gate.
real fun. I think I have 80 hours of the save file. So like,
Still haven't been Act 3.
Neither have I.
Yeah. Made another character.
It's like, I made a-
Was it a dirge character?
No. This one I did an Oathbreaker Paladin that went into Necromancy Wizard. So I fucking summoned like an army of like undead and I just had a blast, bro. It's so fun. Oh, it's so great. And then I have like the little thing from the the guy in the dungeon where he has like, oh, I'm all my undead people. This is my brother. Yeah, I took all his shit. So I have this little aura of protection around all my zombies. It's great. This is my brother. Yeah, that guy.
That motherfucker.
That motherfucker. Exactly. All right, but all to say. So the other nurse is going to end up is going to end up also being frightened. So the other nurse is going to end up running into the far corner of that room behind you.
Business.
The nurse right next to you is going to move into the far corner of that room behind you. And then the other nurse is going to end up using her movement to run out of the room and start running down the hallway.
You get opportunity attack.
Yeah, she's going to get an opportunity attack.
So
And that's going to hit.
She's back.
And she's going to be looking really bad, but she's going to be sprinting out of that room and basically running down towards the main area. And you're going to hear
Towards us?
blood-curdling scream coming from this room.
I want to clarify.
Yeah.
Because you don't have to run away. It's a frightened creature has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of fear is within line of sight. The creature can't willingly move closer to the source of its fear.
Okay.
So it can still fight,
Okay.
but it's not like explicitly run.
So then it's
Okay.
It doesn't,
so that actually changes things then. So
you don't have to retcon it.
No.
I mean-
Thank you for clarifying that. So she's actually going to make an attack then. So I'll take off the damage then. Okay.
Oh, thank God.
All right, and it's going to be a hit.
Actually.
Okay, you're going to watch as she ends up slashing up on this thing. It looks like this tendril kind of comes out. She manages to kind of get a little lick off that tendril. All right, going to the other demon. So the other demon is going to end up running over to the girl in the middle. And that's going to be a crit.
and she's dead.
And he's gone.
Next, please.
When do we
All right.
show up?
3
So-
rounds later.
So that's not looking too good for her. All right, going to Reginald.
Oh, we're doing 5 full rounds of
Okay.
combat before we show up.
Well, so you
We are
guys go ahead and count it on the map, see about how far it would be. If you guys were to go
Maybe
ahead and
60
dash, if you guys were to
Yeah.
dash,
I have.
and you tell me how many
Okay,
rounds
okay,
it'd be to
yeah.
go there.
Okay, so action. I'm going to use a symbiotic entity on myself.
Okay.
So I'm gonna get my temp HP. I'm gonna need that. Bonus action. I am going to. Huh? Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and use Flurry of Blows.
Okay.
So, I'm gonna roll to hit on my first one on the guy right in front of me. That is above a 20, that's 26.
That's gonna hit.
To hit.
Yeah.
Okay. 6. 4. Hold on. Remember. Sorry. Alright. Okay, so that is 6 bludgeoning on top of 4 necrotic damage.
Okay. 6 bludgeoning, 4 necrotic.
Mm-hmm. And then gonna follow up with another attack. 15 a hit.
1 second. So you said 6 and
6
4 necrotic.
bludgeoning.
Okay, 4 necrotic, and then a 15 hit. Yeah, 15's gonna hit.
15's gonna hit. Okay. 4 bludgeoning,
Okay.
Dashes.
and then an additional 3 necrotic.
One round,
Going.
Oh, really? That's it?
right? If we're 60 feet away.
Well, we're at the top of the map, remember?
That's what I thought you said. We were 60 feet away.
No. I was saying 6 feet moves.
Okay. So what was it?
I'm
So
very high,
I was
by the way.
6, 4, 4, and then what else?
On the second hit, it was 4 necrotic, and shit, I didn't use my guy. I'm gonna say 3 necrotic is what I remember.
3 necrotic.
3
Okay.
necrotic.
Okay.
How are we accessing these?
Sounds good.
So
These rooms have no doors. Oh, there's one door. All the way at the bottom. I think
Okay.
three-
You're gonna watch as like this corpse begins kind of getting beat up again now.
32?
I think it's 3 full turns.
Those are the corpses actually beginning to
I
fall.
think it's 3 full turns and we're like barely walking in the room.
Yeah, like-
just make it.
yeah.
And then, as my
We're, like, in
reaction,
the doorway.
setting up an aura of spores around myself.
Yep.
Just kind of just with my staff, and just you see like hundreds of billions of little spores just begin just flying out from like the inside of my armor and under my gauntlets and thing.
Nice.
And just attaching themselves to the corpse. So that's going to be an additional
Where is he
7 necrotic damage.
7 necrotic damage.
How the fuck-
Okay, so you're gonna end up
Yeah.
watching as the corpse begins kind of. Was there any save for that, or is it just like an AOE, like a Beyblade?
Oh, sorry. It is a con save. My bad.
Con save. Okay.
Yeah, DC 14.
Okay, he's gonna pass.
Okay.
All round
Say
around,
it takes
2?
half.
Cool. Pete first.
It might be just a pass fail.
Yeah, it's So
Pass
if you
fail.
pass, then he doesn't take it.
Okay, cool, got it. All right, I'll shut out. All right, going to the other nurse. So the other nurse is gonna end up. You're gonna watch it. It looks like they just take like an instrument off the table next to them and just go to jab it into this thing's neck.
Yeah.
It's gonna end up hitting, but you're gonna watch it. It looks like it just kind of takes the blow and doesn't really affect it all that much. You're probably able to guess that these things don't take a whole lot of damage from that. All right, going to. All right, going to Scorn Arthur. So how many turns do you guys have
So 3 turns, and we're like basically
in the room?
like just getting it.
And if you dash,
That's with dashing. That's
Damn.
yeah. We're chugging. This is round 2.
We're about to end round 2. After you guys. So
Okay.
basically, I'm putting a countdown for 3 turns.
Okay. Yep. 3 turns.
And 3 turns will put you at the door.
Oh, Reginald had already gone twice though.
no, I got hit.
Yeah. This was the that thing.
All right. So now we're at 2 turns. Going to the top then. So the guy right up in your face is going to end up coming back down at you with another one of the tendrils. You're going to watch as this tendril ends up actually kind of bursting out of where like one of the broken limbs kind of just falling off. You're going to watch it just kind of like comes out of the veins. This like severed arm is just kind of just dangling there, and that tendril ends up coming out and just kind of whipping across you.
Oh god, it's the Ouroboros virus.
That's going to end up being a 15 to hit.
It's not hit.
All right.
These guys suck.
So as you watch this thing begin kind of flailing out and moving and doing its own thing, it's going to end up missing you barely. You just kind of are able to move your quarter staff and push it off to the side. Going to demon number 2. That's going to be a crit.
Oh.
Is him or her?
The nurse.
The nurse is. Wait, the nurse is critting, or it is critting?
It's critting on the nurse. You're going to end up watching as the nurse ends up getting hit and just immediately begins to kind of like bubble up a little bit as she just falls to the ground, almost as if like her back was kind of like just broken, and she just kind of collapses to the ground and begins to...
And
And she's just lying there on the ground.
Okay.
Okay.
Fuck.
All right, going to nurse 1. Actually, no, going to demon 2 rather, or demon 3. 3. Pick number 3 move. God damn, that's gonna be another crit.
Oh my god!
right?
That would be another one on the center, but he was gonna move to the. He was actually gonna move to the one in the back. So Yep. That's gonna be another crit. Yeah, so you go ahead and you can just tip her body over. Let me know that she's dead.
Yeah.
That's gonna be another crit. Oh my god. It's a low damage crit, so there we go.
Let's wait. There's 4.
There's 4 currently, about to be 5.
Okay.
Watch, yeah, watch.
All right. And now we are going to go to nurse 1.
Oh, my arrow's out.
Okay, nurse 1's gonna fail her wisdom save.
Okay.
All right. Yep. All right. Going to Demon 4. So Demon 4 is going to end up making another attack. That one's actually going to whiff as you watch as a tendril begins kind of bursting out of like what is just like kind of broken part of their chest as it just kind of comes down, and you watch the nurse end up kind of grabbing a syringe, just kind of pushing it out of the way. You see almost like stabbing the thing. It's not really doing enough damage to actually do anything. All right, going to Reginald.
Okay.
Yeah, you got that. For sure. You got that.
Yeah, for sure.
The 1v4, 1v5 is pretty
Okay.
solid.
Bonus action.
Looking good.
Just
Very
like no-
nice. Very nice.
You're literally just like my Doomfist in my game.
That's great.
Holy shit! Yeah, I'll be right there, bro. I got
You're
an
good.
You survived a legendary creature. You'll be fine on these guys.
Fine. There's only like 5 of them. About to be 6. You're good. Bonus action, Shillelagh the staff. Gonna attempt to hit the guy in front of me.
Okay. Is your wife with you, by the way, or do you leave your wife behind?
No, she's with me. She's like, she would be like next to me. Like,
Okay.
right here.
You want to put her on there?
Yes,
Just-
please.
I don't know where
She
she is.
I thought that was her,
Life.
but
Life.
what does she look like?
She's like
Life.
Yeah, she has kind of like a special look. She's wearing a hood and everything.
They might be this one.
Ride wife. Life good. Wife fight back.
Tiny base.
Kill wife.
It's a tiny base.
is she over there?
Here, so you go ahead. You go ahead and do your turn. I'll keep one.
Okay. Shillelagh's staff. I'm going to. Gonna whiff. That's a 10 to hit.
Yeah,
My
it's not
main
gonna hit.
Son of a bitch. Well, okay. Then reaction. He needs to make a con save.
Oh,
No way.
hiding.
No way, bro.
This
No way.
Yeah.
Con save.
Yeah, he needs to make a con save.
There's a hide in the rock, man.
It's gonna pass.
That's crazy, actually. Son of a. Who put it there? Those damn maids.
Bro, fucking stupid.
How dare they? Touch my wife.
I've used up my turn.
Okay.
Literally everything. Action, bonus action, reaction.
All right, going to the other nurse. So you're gonna end up watching as that nurse ends up coming down with what looks like some kind of a strike as you watch it. It just actually slashes and kind of hits a bit, taking a bit off the limb. Looks like he actually critted. That would be on demon number. Demon number 3.
Are we entering the bottom of the board?
So you're gonna watch as he ends up critting on him, and
there's
then you're
doors
gonna
on both
watch
sides.
again as he ends up just kind of like looks like he kind of does something, and then immediately ends up kind of healing himself. Looks like he gave himself some more hit points. Okay, going to what would be bomb initiative. So you guys have one more turn to that door.
Which one? Bottom?
Yeah, bomb door.
Yeah.
You would have noticed that he did heal himself, though.
Which one?
You would notice that the other one alive did heal himself.
Okay.
All right, going to Demon 1. So you're gonna watch as Demon 1 ends up coming in at you with a hit. That's gonna be a 23.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
That's gonna end up being a total of 14 necrotic damage coming in.
Alright, that's gonna take from my 10.
And then you're gonna end up having your maximum hit points reduced by 5.
Oof. Okay.
Alright, as that ends up happening, you're gonna end up watching as it just kind of like walks there and just kind of like reels its head back in front of you. This like neck is kind of like falling off. You're gonna watch as like how the tendril begins to come out of it. The tendril begins to form a little bit of a face in front of you. You watch as kind of these horns begin to kind of spiral out, almost like just kind of like a tendril creating like a weird swirling horn. You watch this face just kind of begins to smile at you. You begin hearing like a whisper in the language you don't understand. It just kind of like nods at you for a second.
What are you?
All right,
Okay.
going to demon number 2. So demon number 2 is going to end up going right over to you, and is going to flank. Of course, you got D. That's cross.
Why aren't you?
15. 15 does not hit. 15 does not hit. So you're gonna watch as the tendril is coming through, and you're able to just kind of like instinctively just dodge this thing as it comes down. All right, going over to Demon 3. Demon 3 is gonna end up taking a swipe. He's gonna end up actually missing. All right, going to Nurse 1. And she saved. She's gonna end up coming out and standing right behind that other demon-looking thing, and is gonna end up coming down with her own attack. Looks like she is going to end up hitting on demon number 2, and that's not gonna be a whole lot, but she's doing a little bit to help you out. All right, going over to demon number 4. Demon number 4 is gonna end up making an attack, and that is going to barely hit. Okay. It looks like he's not doing all that well again. All that temporary HP and everything he might have given himself looks like it's now kind of long gone. Going over to Scorin Arthur. So you guys, this would be round 3. Where
So we get in the door, but we have no action.
Yep.
We have bonus actions though. Which I don't.
Are we allowed to?
Fuck. Reaction. Can't remember if my turn's an action or a bonus action. Hold on.
No, I can't do it.
I'll just pass because I don't.
I would have seen them just come in right through the door.
yeah, it's bursting through the door.
Okay, I'm just gonna be holding one of the guys back as I'm just like just fighting off the snags. They're already dead! Something or someone is possessing them! Just kill them! Or the thing that's controlling them!
Okay, boys.
Okay, but
Right on it.
anything you say.
Officer Doofy.
Fucking love that.
You're so funny. You don't watch scary movie again.
Stop, that's such a good.
What y'all both
I'll
doing?
I'll do anything to get the good scoop. Yay!
She struck gold though.
She did, yeah. All right. So, do you have a bonus action you're gonna use, Gordon?
Is divine sense considered?
It will tell you if it is a bonus action.
Yeah, this is right up.
That's worth a shot.
I need a full action for my
No.
turn.
I can't.
I don't think I
I
can
have
do
nothing. No.
Yeah,
For
normally
this-
it's an action.
For just running in, yeah, no, I can't.
Okay.
anything. Wait, I might have a spell. Sorry. Being awful. I hate myself. Please. Oh, expeditious retreat. Maybe not. Never mind.
It might have been a good spell to use before.
I take that back.
It might have been a good spell to use earlier.
Oops.
Whoopsie!
I forgot I have. That.
Crazy.
Anyway.
All right. Going to the top. All right, demon number 1 is going to end up coming down at you again. That is going to be a 20 to hit.
What is that?
And you're going to end up taking a total of... It's going to be 18 necrotic damage.
18. Okay. There goes my Sam.
Okay. And your maximum hit points is going to get reduced by 3.
Get the entire room.
Yeah, what?
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, going to demon number 2. Demon number 2 is going to end up giving you the old slasheroo as you watch a tendril begin forming out. That's going to be a 21. It's going to be pretty low damage, though. So that's going to end up being a total of 8 necrotic damage coming through.
Okay.
And your maximum hit points is going to get reduced by 2.
Temp HP for the win.
Okay. Alright, going over to demon number 3. So demon number 3 is going to end up going down on the boy over there. That's going to...
I'm sorry. So fucking hard.
You took a big fucking hit.
Now I want some, bro.
Sorry.
Alright, so demon number 3 is going to end up coming down on the other nurse, and that's going to be a pretty hefty hit. Alright. Going over to nurse 1. Nurse 1 is going to end up coming down with another slash. And it looks like she's actually going to miss this time, even with the advantage. Can you go ahead and move her so that she's in position over there?
This one?
Yeah.
Where's she going?
Nurse number 1 needs to be behind demon number 2. Nope. Number
Other
2.
one.
Other one.
Closest to her.
Number 2, come on. How do you
I
not
thought
know
you
that?
was sorry.
Yeah, bro.
I'm
They're
sorry.
clearly labeled.
I'm going from left to right.
4.
I go on to
Thank you.
This is all
Is that right?
but that's actually right.
Look, man, I'm in stress.
No, you're good. You're good. All right.
Anxiety.
Okay, so we're gonna go to demon number 4. So demon number 4 is gonna end up coming down on the other guy. That will also be a pretty hefty hit. He's not looking too good. He's not looking good at all, actually. All right, going over to Reginald.
Okay. Alright, gonna exhaust another wild shape to my symbiotic entity on myself again. Give me more temp HP on that. Bulky on
Does
this.
that work?
That's gonna give me.
I think it does. I just want to see.
Six of that. Bonus action.
Yeah.
Okay.
Use another
I think
key
it's also
point.
ritual.
Do flurry of blows. I'm going to
You can't
attempt
do
2
that,
hits.
It's not
This
very
guy in
good.
front of me.
Not
Okay.
because it's a or whatever.
That is a
whatever comes with
23 to hit.
23 is gonna hit.
Okay.
It's only
Sweet.
informational spell.
So,
it. It's fine. That's
You have haste, don't you?
it's gonna be
Wasn't
hit with
planning
4
on-
bludgeoning.
Yeah. So you're actually gonna watch that 4 bludgeoning ends up coming through. You're gonna watch as like you basically just end up knocking, and it looks like this kind of body this and just immediately snaps in half as it begins just falling to the ground. And as it falls, you're gonna watch it. What looks like a giant ooze just begins kind of like pouring out of it. It just kind of begins to stand up and take the form of what looks like kind of a broken demonic being. As more horns twist out in that face you were staring at earlier, it kind of gives you a grin and it just kind of turns around and it looks you in the eyes.
Well, I don't need to cast that anymore. I think I know what I'm gonna target.
I know it may help, but it takes an additional 5 necrotic damage.
Yes, it is going to end up taking an additional 5 necrotic damage.
Okay.
And you're going to end up hearing as it's doing this, it just kind of starts spewing some nonsense. Does anyone here actually speak Abyssal?
Ooh, ooh,
Yes.
ooh.
Yes, I do.
Maybe.
You speak Abyssal.
I'm.
So you're going to end up hearing as this
No.
as this creature that's speaking Abyssal is going to end up saying, "Brothers are indeed another corpse."
I am like haunted by that. Shapeshifters.
Or skinwalkers.
All right, what else you going to do?
Okay.
So it's 4 necrotic, I guess.
4 necrotic. I'm gonna attempt to hit it again.
Okay.
With flurry blow. That is a unnatural 20 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay. 6 bludgeoning
Okay.
on top of 4 necrotic, so that's a total of 10.
10. Got it. Cool.
And then I'm gonna throw my halo spores on it, so I'm just making a con saving throw.
That is going to pass. Is it an AoE or is it just that particular target?
Actually, anyone within 10 feet of me.
Okay. So other one's going to fail.
I keep forgetting.
So demon number 2 is going to fail.
Actually, no, because halo spores. No, it's just one creature that I can see.
Okay.
That moves into my space. Yeah, so
Right.
I can only use it on one person.
Gotcha.
It is an AoE, but I can only
You
target,
target one person. Got it. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Anything else?
No, that's gonna be it.
Okay. All right. Going to nurse number 3. So nurse number 3 is going to end up using bonus action and action to both. You're just going to watch it. It looks like she just kind of begins saying some kind of incantation. It looks like 2 healing spells kind of pour over her. Okay.
You, not me.
All right. Going to Scorn.
Oh shit. All right. So describe one more time what this just got turned into.
Demon black goonies.
Like a demonic black.
But like you just attacked it too after it
A
turned
horny
into that, correct?
muck.
Okay.
It's horny.
Horns coming out of a muck. You know, like a Gen 1 muck.
Exactly. Yeah. Totally.
All right. I had a plan, and then he just shifted, so then you changed my plan.
He's chilling. He's chilling. Or a pocket bard? Shit. Pocket bard going nuts.
Bro, right?
That's good.
Like,
Yeah.
Love it.
I love Pocket Bard.
give me like low key like prequel trilogy Star Wars fight music.
Yeah.
That's fair. I think
What's
so.
giving me right now.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
feeling.
Who looks like walking into this room? I guess. What do I see as far as how
beat up do people look?
So the nurse that you see over there is still standing. Yeah, she's fine. The other one is looking a little worse for wear. They just kind of heal themselves a lot, but definitely looks worse for wear.
Okay.
I'm imagining probably he
I'm
looks
gasping
worse.
a little bit. Just like,
I'm thinking he probably looks the worst right now.
You look the worst right now, Carla.
I mean, I'm holding my own.
But nobody looks like they're about to get killed in the next turn.
I'm holding mine.
I kind of just get freaked out a little bit, and I'm going to cast Green Flame Blade at will, using that at will, and running over to my good old buddy right here, and attacking with my longsword.
Okay. And
I get advantage because he's flanked, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, that dice is not moving anymore. That's me, a nat 20.
nice.
Alright, so, with Green Flame Blade, that means I add an extra 1d8 of fire. So that means I do 2d8s for the initial hit. And then I do another d8 or I guess am I rolling the crit or am I just doubling the crit?
You're doubling the crit.
So it's still 1d8, so then 2d8. Because of... That's going to be 8 and a 4. But he's going to take 8 plus 4 slashing damage.
Is it magical?
Oh, I also, when you crit with this weapon, the target takes an extra 7 damage of the weapon's type, which is technically magic because I have Green Flame Blade on it,
Okay.
right?
So just give me a total then.
Actually, no, that's not technically, it's not that. So it was 8 plus 4, which is 12, and then you're adding on another 7, which is 19. So that's going to be 38, 28, 38.
So you don't double the multiplier, you just double the damage.
Okay, so then
So what's the damage before you add the
I rolled
multiplier?
8, so it's 16 plus 4, so that's 20. Then another 7, so that's 27.
27. Okay.
And then it does 4 fire damage after that.
Okay.
And then it's gonna do. I have to roll another one for when it bounces to the one behind him. That's not 5. He's not 5 feet away. It's
Okay.
10 technically.
You're gonna watch as you end up kind of like slashing this dude with this crazy blow, as it looks like it just goes. You're gonna watch as the ooze just begins to kind of collapse into itself. It just kind of begins like sizzling into the ground as you feel there's like a heat and like nothingness and void radiating from the ground, almost like kind of pulling your energy away. It looks like you've sold the thing.
Fuck yeah.
Well, you guys.
There's one.
You guys took your time getting here.
With how big they were, is this guy technically 5 feet away
No.
or no? Okay, is it? It's actually 10. So then I don't think Green Flame Blade does anything. Just want to double check. Because that is technically a cantrip. No, okay. Yeah.
Okay. Anything else?
Hold on. Your brandished weapon uses spells casting and make a melee attack with it against one creature within 5 feet. When you hit, the target suffers damage, normal effects, and you cause it to leap from one target to another of your choice within 5 feet.
Yep.
Okay, never mind. Sorry.
Well, so yeah, so I think that's probably everything, right?
Yeah, I guess I can technically move a little bit.
Sure. Yeah. Also.
So I'm going to kind of corner this guy now.
Okay. All right. Going to Arthur.
Okay, I am going to spend my action making a turret, making my temporary health turret,
Let's do it.
my little protector guy.
Protector guy. Let's
I'm
do it.
gonna make him tiny, and at this point, I feel like I have a little like mechanical
little
slot
mechanical
for him
slot.
to just slide into. You know?
For sure. For sure.
Let me get him on Porygon. Going to move. So this is just a dead nurse.
Dead nurse. Yeah.
Do they look dead as fuck?
They look dead. So.
Okay. Save. 6. I'm not within range. You get Reggie. Okay. Bonus action, Voom Voom, so I'll get 10 HP. 10 temp, but he. But that is my turn.
All right, going to the top.
Oh, I couldn't have done that. That was my
All right, demon number 2 is going to end up coming down at you with the good old hit.
Okay.
It's going to be 10, so I don't think that's going to hit.
No, that's not gonna hit.
That's me.
And we're going to go to demon number 3. So demon number 3 is going to end up coming down on the other nurse. It's going to be a crit.
He's going down on the nose.
Ouch. Okay. Going to nurse 1. So nurse 1 is going to end up tossing over at you, Reginald. You're going to watch as she ends up just kind of taking some of her belt and says, catch! As she ends up just tossing you a potion of healing.
Thank you.
Yes.
Fuck yeah.
And that is going to end up being her action. We are going to go to...
Hold on, I'm healing.
we're going to end up going to the other demon. So the other demon is going to end up attacking. That's barely going to hit the other guy. Okay. And you're going to end up watching as it looks like the other dude is barely standing at this point. Like the other nurse is literally just kind of barely holding on. All right, going to Reginald.
Okay. Turn around. Now, since she's ally, acquaintance,
Yep.
flanking. Alright. Gonna try to hit him with quarterstaff. Above a 20 to hit.
Yep, that's going to hit.
Okay. Okay, cool. So that is 10 bludgeoning.
10 bludgeoning.
10
Gotcha.
bludgeoning going down on it, and then an additional 5 necrotic. So that's 15 on the first hit.
Okay.
Then going to follow up with a bonus action. Gonna do an unarmed strike on it. That is a nat 20.
Nice.
Yeah, let's
Fuck yeah.
go, dude.
Fuck yeah. Fucking nat 20s all around tonight.
I think we've each
max
gotten-
damage on that one.
Or we've each got one. Yeah.
So
Okay.
that's
First roll
11
now.
bludgeoning.
Okay. Glad you got max damage. Just isn't going to 3 nearly as good. As you end up hitting it, you're going to watch as the corpse just immediately like falls in half. As the corpse immediately falls to the ground, you watch as an ooze begins coming out of it. Demonic horns begin kind of staring at you.
Alright.
You have a feeling based off your strike completely decimated the body. Didn't really affect the demon on the crit.
Okay. Alright. Body's gone. So it's gonna take. Does the necrotic damage also go into it? Because it's
Necrotic damage is going to go into the demon.
yeah, so that's 5 necrotic damage. Alright. And then con save.
Okay. He's good.
Okay.
It's an 18. So.
Yeah, I figured as much. Okay. I'm gonna hold my ground there.
Okay. Alright, going to the other nurse. So the other nurse is going to end up using action and bonus action again to heal themselves. You watch as they chug a potion, and then it looks like they use another spell to heal themselves as well. Okay. Alright, go into scoring.
Okay.
She's also going to end up yelling, "Oh, the goddess, help me!"
I retroactively just yell. Oh.
I'm gonna surround the new ooze. And I'm gonna use.
I think you are actually next to a wall.
Okay, can I do? Is that a wall right here?
Oh,
Oh shit,
table.
I couldn't even see that.
Oh wait.
Is this a room?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
there's
it's
a
a whole
wall
separate
right
room.
there. Yeah.
But you can still make it there.
I can still go. I just got
Yeah,
on the
yeah.
other side.
Yeah, yeah. I didn't see
Can I
it.
even see the guy then?
You would see the kind of hitting happening through the door.
see Reginald wailing on something.
Yeah, I would say like 3/4 you'd be able to see. He's like,
Are you good? Do you need help? Good?
Okay, then I go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
How much temp HP do you get for your thing?
I I'm good. I'm sitting on my max 10 HP at the moment. So I'm good. I'm sitting fine at the moment.
How bad does this guy look now that I'm over here?
He is looking pretty bad.
Okay, I want to cast Freedom of the Waves on
Through the waves.
this area.
Okay.
So, I mean, actually, no, this area. So, center point here, 15-foot radius. So, center point, so it's going to go here.
Okay.
And then, so it's also 10 foot tall.
Okay, what
and
is it?
It's going to be a strength saving throw.
Is it for...
15.
Okay, so it's just going to hit both of them?
For both of them. So I get the pick. He doesn't have to. Even if he gets hit by it, he doesn't have to.
Okay, strength save, you said?
Yeah, so 15.
One's going to fail, one's going to pass.
Okay, it's going to be 2d8 of bludgeoning damage. So that's going to be 6 plus 5 is 11. So 11 bludgeoning damage, and it falls prone.
Okay.
Sir.
I can also...
Alright, that's going to be demon number 4 at falls prone.
Which, this one?
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought that was number 3.
As part of the action,
Yes.
that's why I'm just making sure. I can, you can vanish into the duel and teleport to an unoccupied space that you can see within the spell's area. So I'm just instantly going to teleport behind this guy now.
Okay.
And that is technically a 3rd level spell. I can't cast it any lower. So,
Okay.
and that's all I can do.
Okay. Alright, going to Arthur.
Let's go, dude. I'm so ready. So it looks like things with Reginald look under control since I saw their exchange. I'm going to turn about. You said this doesn't damage me? Walking in this? Walking in this freedom of...
If you walk in, I can stop it from attack making you. Yeah, you're
Okay.
fine. I have 7 options.
Getting a little closer, and then I will pew pew bang bang. Summon some nice purple light flame.
I will state, if you're doing that...
It's not fireball. It's just fireball. I just want to be a little dramatic. It's been a while since I cast a fucking spell.
Oh, never mind. I was reading a different spell. This isn't a concentration spell. This just...
Was it a one action?
It's a 1 action.
Oh, okay, never mind.
So it's not there anymore.
It's just really wetting.
Yeah.
Summon firebolt and fling it at the one that's prone.
Cool.
Do I get advantage?
No,
even
no
on ranged?
spells.
What if I had inspiration? Well, it should consider the fact that it's prone because it's a 12.
It's not going to hit.
I'm gonna.
You're not watching, you end up sending
I'm gonna use two
Two sorcery
sorcery points to recast.
Recast, let's do it.
Oh, what did it? 23.
23? It's going to hit.
And I'm gonna spend my next 2 sorcery points, my last 2, to twin it. Twin.
Go for it.
The spell. 2d10 plus 1d6. Well, not so pog, is it? That is a 13 fire damage.
13 fire
To
damage.
both.
Okay.
Both.
Goodness.
Alright, to both of them. Okay. So, let's go to that one, then that one. Alright, so you're going to end up watching as the one that's prone ends up actually kind of basically just kicking off what is remaining of this like charred corpse as it ends up just kind of coming out and remetabolizing as this ooze like demonic form.
I don't like that.
Is he still considered prone?
No.
Motherfucker.
Now he's a horny muck.
fucking bullshit.
Yep, a horny muck.
Horny.
Alright, anything else?
Nope, sorry.
Okay. So, going to demon number 2. So demon number 2 is actually going to end up turning around and looking directly at nurse number 1. And you're going to end up watching as he ends up coming down on her. That's not going to be a crit, but it's going to be really high, so it's going to hit. It looked like it was a crit, but it wasn't actually a crit. But that is going to be max damage.
Oh, fuck. Oh, no.
She's not looking very good right now.
The one in front of me?
No, the one over there
Oh, in
next
the
to
back.
Rachel. Yeah, she's really not looking good. All right, going to demon number 3. So demon number 3 over there, you're gonna end up watching as Wallace kind of possessing this corpse is gonna end up kind of just like glaring at the two of you. It is going to immediately just begin kind of like convulsing as you watch as the arm just completely snaps in half, and then the leg just kind of breaks. Is like looks like it kind of like not just comes up. It looks like something just kind of like the bones just kind of stay there as the flesh just kind of lings off to the side, and blood begins spewing out of its eyes and its mouth and landing on the floor in front of you. You need all of you to roll wisdom saves. You're fine.
Okay. Beast. Any aura havers in chat?
About to lose, bro.
Yep, same. I got a solid 7.
I got an 18.
Okay. All right, you are going to be frightened. You're okay. You're going to end up maintaining your composure, while Arthur, you are just this is not something you're used to seeing.
This is.
What the
It's pretty
I was
horrifying.
not expecting this at all.
This is pretty
Honestly,
horrifying.
This is
Yeah,
brutal.
very brutal.
Kind of gross, TBH.
Yep. So you are frightened, and you can repeat the saving throw at the end of your turn. Okay. All right. Demon number 3 is going to end up also coming down and slashing the person directly in front of them,
So the other.
Yep.
Whatever that is.
and that's going to be a hit.
The nurse
The other
or-
nurse.
Warrior person.
I don't know. It's kind of
It's a nurse. Yeah.
So I'm just.
And you're gonna watch as this like kind of necrotic demonic looking temple or tendril just comes out and immediately just kind of wraps around into basically just like not decapitating, but just like crushing its neck. As you watch the nurse just immediately collapses to the ground.
Oh no. He's down.
Down or dead?
And you're gonna watch as the head of the body that's basically this thing's like possessing. Just gonna immediately turn around like a 180. So you're like, and it just looks you right in the eye. Okay.
That's cool, bitch.
All right, going to nurse number 1. So nurse number 1 is going to end up using its action and just kind of chugging a potion after taking all that damage.
Okay.
That's going to be all she's going to do. Going to demon number 4. So demon number 4 is going to end up. You're actually going to hear this because it's going to be an abyssal. You're going to hear it saying, "We have to find another corpse. Hold on to me." And you're going to watch as he just immediately puts his arm out and looks off in this direction, kind of right past you, as you're kind of just staring, almost like petrified as everything's happening.
And
You're
you're
gonna-
gonna a fresh corpse right next to me.
Yep. And you're going to end
And
up
that too.
you're going to end up watching as he just kind of grabs the other one as like the tendril and ooze begins to go around it. And you watch it just kind of begins to like reach out in front of it, kind of tears open the dimension of reality and begins to walk through it.
Opportunity attack?
Nope.
Oh shit.
It's teleporting on me.
I know. Shit.
There's no way it gets attacked.
It's going to end up.
Oh, that's me. Oh, fuck.
Please.
You taking the dead body?
Oh, wait.
That's the priestess.
Oop, they're going to immediately pop up over next to you.
Oh shit.
That's not fair.
That's far. I was gonna kill them.
Bofa?
Guess what? I can do that too, motherfucker.
Okay.
Yeah, they cast a dimension door.
Yeah. Changes things a little bit.
Thunderwave?
I wish.
All right. And now we're going to go to Reginald.
I can't do this to me, man. Ah. Okay.
I believe in you. Alright. Big believer. I believe bigly.
Okay. Okay. I'm still gonna stick through my original plan. Okay. Reaction, Halo Spores right onto the guy right in front of me.
Okay.
So con save.
It's gonna be a fail.
That's all right. Sweet.
I don't think a 12 passes.
Nope. Oh, it's something. That's 3 necrotic damage.
3 necrotic
going to
damage.
it.
Okay.
So just a whirlwind of spores being affected onto it, and while it's like being blinded by it, like fighting off the spores, I'm gonna cast Thorn Whip on it.
Okay.
To just ensnare it. That is.
Oh wait, no, it's water. It's water damage, not thunder and lightning.
12.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. Not
All
gonna.
right. All right. So it's able to deflect it. So I'm just gonna go with a good old punch.
Okay.
Then as my bonus action. 16 to hit.
16's gonna hit.
Okay. I have 6 bludgeoning and 3 necrotic.
Okay. Gotcha.
That's all my actions. These guys.
Did any of these guys make any sort of offhanded remark about Reginald's wife? Like, not being a real corpse?
No, it didn't seem like
Don't
it.
make fun of my wife.
Okay, I'm just saying. I was like, are they going to try to possess her and be like, and then just get like bonk their head on her cage?
Who knows? They might. Anything's possible.
What is he saying?
Oi.
Who's that
Storms
name?
are right here.
Anybody?
Must have been the wind. Okay.
That's
Going
my turn.
to Scorn.
I can't get over there, man. So 5, 10, 5, 30. There.
They have your sword, right?
What?
You have your sword, right?
I have my sword. No, I have spells.
No, it's fine.
I'm gonna cast Chaos Bolt, and I'm gonna cast it at a 2nd level with advantage, right?
Yeah, you
It's
wish.
not prone still, right?
No, it's not how it works.
Fucking horny ass mug.
That's gonna be a 14 to hit.
14's gonna hit.
Let's go. Fucking.
All right, here we go for the. So remember,
For the bounce.
2d8s. If they're the same, it bounces.
Let's
Let's see it.
Fuck. All right, so it's a 3 and a 5. So my options are, sorry, 3 and a 2. It's a 5 damage total. But my option is fire and cold. What I've assumed my green flame blade did a decent amount based because of what it was from my last swing.
What's that?
My original swing, my green flame blade, like it did a shit ton. I noticed it did a shit ton of damage.
It didn't
when I
look like it
killed
did a shit ton of damage.
No. All right.
It looks like it actually didn't do a whole lot.
Okay. Well, it's gonna do cold damage then.
Okay.
The target is 2, and then I gotta do a 1d6. 6. So it's gonna take 9 cold damage.
Okay. Looks like that didn't do a whole lot to it either, as the Chaos Bolt ends up kind of chilling it. Which exact one were you hitting, by the way?
That one.
Okay.
Hoping to bounce backwards. The one's still
9
in the
damage, you said?
The one's still in the skin.
You
Correct?
said 9 damage, right?
Yes.
Alright, so you're gonna watch. You're gonna watch as the Chaos Bolt ends up dealing the damage, and it just kind of chills away, and it just kind of begins to break out, almost like a mummy out of a sarcophagus. As you watch, as the ooze begins to just shed the flesh.
Now we don't have to worry about their second layer.
Second phase. First phase, no. Second phase.
Okay. Alright, anything else? Arthur.
Did I ever get a handgun? I don't think I did.
No.
You want one, bro? I really
No.
want one, man.
Don't worry, we can.
My wand is cool and
There's
all.
one
but,
in the
like,
shop.
Anyway.
Yeah, yeah.
1, 2. So I could probably only realistically see the one.
You would stand right in front of me.
You're welcome. You just walk past me, hit ass.
That's
Joe. Well, I know flame ain't gonna do a whole lot, but
just saw cold didn't do shit.
that's about as much as I can do. So I'm just gonna create a bonfire.
Fuck yeah.
Just
Underneath it.
Just it's just gonna
Yes.
boil up a little. He's gonna be a little.
Sorry,
bubbly.
Let me change your minis out real quick. Sorry.
Alright, so
He
it's
needs
just
to
it's
make
a
a
5-foot radius and it's a save, right?
Yes, 15 dex.
That's a pass.
You put it.
I think it's a cantrip, so it's not gonna do anything.
Yeah, it doesn't do anything.
Okay. Bonus action, sad face and Vum Vum, so you get 10 HP.
Fuck yeah.
But just a bonfire. Okay, just
Nothing
magically. Okay, nothing happened.
Alright.
I was hoping for.
Well, okay, wait. No, I'm sorry. It does create the space of fire, but it does not take damage.
Okay.
And so if it's standing in it and doesn't move, it's still going to get ticked.
Any creature in the bonfire space, when you cast a spell, must make the save. Any creature must also make a saving throw when it moves through it. So,
Got it.
or ends its turn there. So,
Okay. Yeah, so if it jumps out, then it won't.
Yeah.
Exactly. Gotcha.
but
Cool.
it's flaming hot.
Okay. Cool. Alright, going to the top. Going to demon number 2. So demon number 2 is going to end up coming for the nurse again. That's going to be a hit.
No.
It's going to be a lot. Let me choose something.
Oh my god, no way, dog. It's crazy.
She gave me a potion.
Not Nurse Joy.
Okay, it looks like she's barely alive.
No.
She's alive, though.
She is alive.
I will save you.
Alright, and then going to demon number 3. So, demon number 3 is going to end up going. This is the
Thought
one
that
that
was
just
4.
got knocked out. This is the one that
Three
just got knocked
is
out.
the one that just got knocked out.
Yeah, which is this one.
Yeah.
So, demon number 3 is going to end up going in 1, 2. Yep.
So, I'm attempt to hit him with quarterstaff. This is some bad activity. That's a nat 20.
Nice.
Let's go, dude. Is that number 3 for you tonight? Or
That's
just 2?
2. That's number 2.
Okay.
For me too.
You've had 2. You've had 2. I've only had the 1.
Remember, you were frightened, so you couldn't have actually moved closer. I just realized that.
shit. Sorry. Well,
Wait, no, because
You
he
would have had to save at the end of your turn.
On.
doesn't his frighten
True.
require line of
Double
sight?
that.
well, I
And
still
you
had line of sight on. Well, I guess it just depends really on which one.
Well, it was the
Yeah.
one that went behind the wall. Because it was a close one to you that casted it.
It's up to you.
I'm just asking, right? Doesn't
I would,
require-
I would say probably not. We'll say probably not forever.
Okay. So I was right here.
Yeah.
And I used.
I think you still would have been able to catch your bonfire, but
So I think it's.
I don't
you
know
would
if
have
it's
to do
60
your
feet or
save.
120.
I think it's 120.
It's 60.
Oh.
Unfortunately. I just-
well, double check the distance really quick.
Oh, I did one short.
Okay, so it wouldn't have moved then. All right, so let's go ahead and move it back. So it wouldn't have moved then. Sorry, you
Okay.
don't get your
Should
nat
we
20.
break?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Well, I mean, nothing really happened with my turn anyway, so it doesn't fucking matter.
All right, so it's gonna go ahead and make an attack against you. That's gonna end up being a 23.
Of course. Okay, sure. Alright. Bullshit.
Bonus action shield.
Bullshit. Bullshit.
So that's gonna be 11, 16 necrotic damage,
Okay, yeah, whatever.
and your temp hit points are gonna go down by 5, or not temp hit points.
Right.
Maximum hit points are going down by 5.
Okay, so 16. Okay. Down by 5.
Okay.
Alright. Yes.
Going to Nurse 1. So Nurse 1 is gonna end up. You're gonna watch it. She's just kind of like barely on the brink of life there. She's gonna end up kind of taking out like her last potion off of her belt. If she struggles to drink it, she can end up basically just downing a potion.
Yeah, girl, let's go.
I'll save you and destroy. Promise.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Going into demon number 4. So demon number 4 is going to end up moving all the way around to basically kind of like into the doorway right next to you. It's going to make a slash at you, and they're going to have flanking on this one.
It's like checkers.
It's going to be a 21.
Oh, true.
Wait, is it here? It's here, right?
It's flanking, so it's right here.
So 21 to hit.
Oh,
That's going to be. It's going to be 9 necrotic damage going through.
Ah, just barely.
And your max hit points are going to be reduced by 2. Alright, going to Reginald.
That's how I feel right now. Well, there goes all my d6s. Okay. Alright. Alright. I'm gonna attempt to bonk the guy in front of me.
Okay.
Advantage.
Number two, then the one in front of the
Yeah,
nurse.
one
Okay.
in front of the nurse. Try to get. Oh, or that's a 17 to hit.
17 is going to hit.
That is 4 bludgeoning with a magical weapon. And
Yes,
then
sir.
An additional 4, so that is 8.
8 total.
8 total. And then bonus action, unarmed strike. That is above a 20 to hit.
Yeah.
4. That is 6 bludgeoning damage going to it.
Gotcha. Cool.
And then con save.
It's the same one?
Yep.
That's going to be a failure, sir.
Okay. 1 necrotic.
Oh. One necrotic is necrotic.
It's damage is damage. My symbiote can one way.
How you
Not
feeling?
doing dumb damage.
How you feeling?
I'm pretty good.
I'm good still. I'm good still.
Pretty
I think
solid.
I'm good.
I can get you out.
On a scale of 1 to whatever your max HP is now.
Was?
You just yell at me. I'm gonna.
I mean, you have most of your health still.
Yeah, I still have like
Alright. Going to Scorn.
I'm just going straight to here. And I'm actually. I'm gonna go here. And then I'm going to attack
Yes.
with my longsword.
Okay.
And then I'm also gonna state, if you need out, yell. Let me know. Nope.
Still getting used to it.
It's a nat one.
No.
You're gonna end up watching the sword comes down, the tendril just kind of wrap around it as it looks like you're kind of struggling to pull it back. It just begins kind of smiling at you. You watch as like tendrils being kind of like pulling the lips of this thing farther and farther back, almost like back beyond what would be like a natural head. You just watch as like it looks like a row of 100 teeth kind of pulling back through. It just kind of releases it and lets the blade go back to.
Wow.
Wait a minute.
Okay. I'm scared.
Interesting.
I'm scared.
All right, going to Arthur then. Unless you have anything else, Corn.
I am, because of his reaction, I want to make sure, as far as any of these are touch, or am I at disadvantage on all of these right now? I think I'm at disadvantage on all of mine. Okay, never mind. So what I'm going to do is, that's it.
Okay. All right, going to Arthur. Going to Arthur.
I lost it. That was my cleric shit I was able to do. More shocking burns.
Okay, I want to. I'm gonna recast Create Bonfire underneath him this time for real. I'm definitely within range, not having to move. Because he moved up closer to. Because 60 feet was right here.
Yep. Yeah, you're good.
So, another 15 dex save for Boily Boy.
That 15, you said?
Correct.
Okay, it's gonna fail.
Let's go. Whoa, that did more damage than the fucking firebolt did. Oh, maybe not. Just kidding.
Oh, okay.
Actually, same amount. 13. 13
13?
fire damage on oh boy.
Okay.
And now that is that.
Looks like the
space
fire is
is-
still just kind of like not doing a whole lot. It's like it's very used to flames.
It's at least a little boily hot under him.
It's a spicy boy. It's a spicy meatball.
Does he smell a little more cooked or like?
A little bit
Smells
more.
a little
cooked.
I
Tiny
It's like
bit more.
burnt
cooked.
shit.
burnt. I actually know what that's. Thanks,
Used to
Ghibli.
this.
Thanks, Lemon.
Reminds me of home. All right. Anything else?
Bonus action. Boom, boom. Nobody's around me, so it doesn't matter.
All right. Going off to demon number 2. So demon number 2, you're gonna end up hearing Arthur as he ends up just shouting something abyssal. I need another collapse. Bring one to me. Bring me to it. As he ends up immediately just turning around at you and just comes through with a tendril as hard as he possibly can. So we have 15.
I misses.
Let's go.
All right.
Dead.
Going to demon number 3. So demon number 3 is actually going to end up moving right behind your wife, so you will get an opportunity.
Send it.
Fucking send it, bro.
15.
15's going to hit.
Fuck yeah. Fuck.
6.
6 bludgeoning damage. Gotcha. Cool. Alright. As he ends up kind of getting over, they're going to end up hearing, again, in Abyssal, what you're going to end up hearing is, get off my tendril. And as that happens, you're going to end up seeing is like they just kind of interlock for a moment as it looks like he kind of gazes off, like almost like through you and your wife and past you as they're gone.
They all just disappeared.
The
But
that's not cool. Actually, you know what?
he's going to end up saying, this one's yours. As
The one talking.
Yeah. But I can't right now. I mean, I could. Forget you. You just gotta tell me what you want to do, my boy.
I mean,
and you're going to end up watching as the other one moves like a step closer to the corpse.
this one.
Yeah.
Was this the corpse that was already taken
No.
over?
Sorry.
Or
Nope.
like?
No, I made sure I removed those.
Gotcha.
All right, going to Nurse 1. So Nurse 1 is going to end up kind of just like backing up into the corner a little bit. Just going to stay back there. All right, there.
Just want to kind of just. Well, I'll do it.
Okay. All right, going to demon number 4. So demon number 4 is going to end up going right at you, Reginald, and is going to end up slashing down. Gonna be a 21 to hit. Yeah, that's like the number of the night. I feel like I'm rolling so many
Apparently,
20.
yeah, it's either been 23 or 21. I swear to God. I heard 23 like 3 times.
I've been saying it a lot. I recognize I've been saying it a lot. So it's gonna be
Demon dice. Demon dice.
10, 15 necrotic damage
Good.
on you, and your max health total is gonna get reduced by 5.
I can't really help you.
Okay.
Oh.
All right, going to Reginald.
I'm gonna pop a pot. How does superior healing? Is 84.
8d4.
84.
Plus 4. Do you need more?
I need 4 more.
4 more. Don't worry, he's got you.
For the one damage.
You need 5 d4s?
5.
You want one that you can read? You can't read.
Preferably that.
Nope.
No, not part of it.
I see one of them so far.
Okay. That puts me back on my max HP temporarily.
Yeah.
Woo! Let's
Clap.
go, baby.
Honestly, not even worried about this fucking.
Great.
This is easy.
Still full health? You're good.
Yeah, I'm back to full, baby.
You don't need help anymore, man.
I'm feeling great. I'm feeling good. I'm gonna turn around and wind that hole. Actually, no, I'm not.
Bonus action.
I'm gonna move this way and get flanking on that.
Slide. I'm just literally just scooting all like around him.
All right, 19 to hit.
19's gonna hit.
Okay, wait. That is 7 bludgeoning.
7 bludgeoning.
Yep.
Ouch.
Okay. And reaction, Halo spores on it.
It's con. Con save, right?
Yep.
13.
Okay. Wait. 3 necrotic.
You're in the chronic.
Okay. That's my turn.
Okay. Go and score him.
You look better. That's good.
Beat him up. Beat him up.
Feel better, feel better. Let's go, let's go.
What I'm going to... I'm just going to attack with... Green Flame Blade. And then it's going to bounce to nobody. No one else is here.
Onto my boy's dick.
That's probably not going to hit. That's an 11.
Oh wait, we're using a spell.
Oh, does that advantage? 'Cause
yeah,
he's-
You're flanking if you're using a sword, yeah.
using a sword. Yeah, dude.
Absolutely outstanding.
That's going to be a 16 to hit.
16's gonna hit.
I got you, bro. Got you.
Yeah. Alright, so it's going to be... The first one I'm going to roll is going to be for my sword, which does 1d8 plus 4. That's going to be 8 plus 4, so 12 slashing damage.
Is it magical?
It doesn't state it's a blue sword, but it doesn't... Like,
Is it a +1 weapon?
no, it's a vicious longsword.
So it should be a magical weapon.
I mean, on it doesn't say... When you roll... Oh, with this magic weapon. Okay, just kidding.
Yeah.
Magic weapon.
It's a magic weapon.
So at the bottom of it, it doesn't say it anywhere else on the top, which where I would expect it to. But okay, magic weapon.
So how much damage was it?
12 magic weapon damage. And then it will do another 6 fire damage.
Okay.
Oh, and I had smite.
Okay.
Oh.
One more. One more.
Okay. Alright, anything else? It's looking really bad.
How you doing over there?
How does a horny monk?
Oh, I'm great. I'm ready to beat this motherfucker.
Bad horny monk.
Let's get this thing and
Do
get
it.
the fuck out.
Going to Arthur.
Don't need to save you anymore.
Does this demon puddle that is next to this vacant corpse here in the middle, does he have eyes? Can I see him?
It looks like he does have some semblance of eyes.
Can I look at him in the eye?
You could look at my eye.
I'm gonna like nearly shit myself. But
Did you pass your con save or no? Or
I haven't.
Your wisdom save rather.
I haven't even
Oh.
fucking made him, so no. I don't deserve to at this point. But it doesn't matter.
You can do it at the end of your turn.
It doesn't matter because my
Because you would have disadvantage on attacks. That's the only thing. But it doesn't matter. You're
disadvantage
doing
on attacks that require an attack.
Yeah, because you're not using that. So yeah, you
So-
use like, I
Toss
got
his
it.
mind
You're
So I just like
Same
clap my
spells.
hands and a just line of wind gusts just embark from my hand. So he needs to make a a strength save. 15.
You're lucky he has a negative strength modifier. Okay, yep. He rolled a 15, but it's negative strength, so.
Okay. Be pushed 15 feet away from you in a direction following the line. So he's just gonna get blasted, like
Into the wall.
Does he get like shoved into this corner kind of
Yeah.
thing? Okay. Or does the bed like fucking blow apart too?
How
Because it's
far?
it's gusting
Yeah,
a
it would
60,
probably-
60
it would
foot line.
It would
So
probably blow the bed out. He'd probably kind of roll
Okay,
back
so
over. to
probably,
the
like,
table.
there.
Yeah, roll over toward the table.
is that good? 15 feet? Okay. Sorry, 15.
I was like, right,
Okay.
right at the bed. The bed.
Okay.
Where it is.
The bed. Okay. So that stays there. And I'm going to. No, I'm going to stay right where I am. I'm going to hold my shield.
You have a shield.
Yeah, I've got +1 shield.
Oh, I bought you that.
I have the wand and then
I
the shield.
bought 2 of them.
Yes,
Then we found
exactly. And now we have an extra that we don't
Fuck
fucking
you
need.
forgetting that I bought you.
Yeah, that's
All right, going to demon number 2. So demon number 2 is going to end up going. And did it take any damage from that?
no.
Okay,
Unless
just-
you want to do some bludgeoning with it getting thrown, but there's nothing.
Into the wall. I mean, technically.
It's up to you.
Yeah, it
It doesn't say anything.
If it gets.
Yeah, I'll say he did. And I just rolled to see if he maybe did. Okay, so he's going to end up kind of like getting up. You're going to watch as the corpse begins kind of crawling on the ground towards this thing as you watch as the demonic thing just kind of opens up this giant mouth as it kind of like hinges like a snake as you watch layers and layers of teeth. And it just kind of like bites down to the corpse and begins to immediately just ooze all the way through, almost like it's like instilling itself inside its veins. As this thing begins to kind of like
this
stand
one?
up
Oh.
in front of it. That's going to be the one over there.
This one.
Yeah,
That one?
one.
How's it there? Oh, it's his turn.
Yeah, it's turn.
Well, I mean,
Which moved? The corpse moved or it moved?
must have been 2 move. So it's difficult terrain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna
essentially.
use its entirety of its
Okay.
So it moved here.
Yeah.
And then took its place.
Yep.
Now it's standing.
Yep. Technically speaking, it has a
Okay,
hover
gotcha,
speed,
gotcha.
so yeah, a flight speed. I don't know if that's relevant to this, but
Could have fooled me.
Full,
Yeah.
I
more
mean-
then, right?
I mean, it still has to move. It still says 2 feet of movement for every 1 foot it moves
Yeah.
when moving closer to me.
so it would have a total of those like what 20 feet, 15 feet, 20 feet,
Yeah, 15.
50
That's
feet.
15.
Yeah, if it was 20 feet, he would have been able to make it. So,
Okay.
so he's gonna end up getting back to the corpse. You're gonna watch as it just kind of like reanimates the corpse as it looks like blood just begins kind of like pouring out its mouth and its eyes, and it just
So now I can look
looks
at him
over
more.
at you. Now you can look at an eye.
Show myself.
Going.
Like, damn it, it didn't work.
All right. Going to demon number 3. So you're gonna watch as demon number 3 behind you is gonna do the same thing. The mouth just kind of unhinges. And it looks like it just kind of bites down to the flesh, completely engulfing its veins. It just begins to stand up and looks over at you. All right, and you're gonna watch as the one behind you ends up using its movement to run all the way up to you, Arthur. It's not gonna end up doing anything, but it is gonna be standing right behind you.
This one?
Yep.
And this one absorbed the corpse
Yep.
and moved up?
Yep. All right, going to demon number 4. So, or nurse 1. So what nurse 1's gonna end up doing is running up over to I guess what would be the table over there. You're gonna watch it just kind of like sorting through a bunch of things, trying to find some glassware. And you're gonna end up finding is like it looks like just out of the corner of your eye, she ends up grabbing like some kind of a potion out, and then it kind of starts like looking at you guys. Okay, she's gonna end up ending her turn there. All right, going off to demon number 4. So demon number 4 is gonna end up making an attack on the original.
Sorry, man.
That's fine.
Doesn't. Doesn't give a shit about me.
All right, that's gonna be a miss.
Cool.
All right, let's go ahead. Actually, yeah, no, he doesn't have advantage. Just gonna miss.
No.
All right, going to Reginald.
Okay. Right.
Welcome home.
Alright. So I'm gonna go down up this time. So I'm gonna use Halo Spores on first, so can't save.
Con save?
Mhm.
Passes. May 16.
Bonus action, unarmed strike on damage. Is 21 a hit?
21's gonna hit.
Okay, sweet. That is 5 damage going to it.
5 damage going to it. Okay.
Still on.
Still holding on barely.
Alright. I guess if I must. Alright. I'm gonna whack him with my quarterstaff then. Is 23 to hit.
Okay.
Nice, another
23 is gonna
Let's
hit.
go. Another one of those
That's
fucking
gonna hit.
Okay.
21 to 23 is the numbers of the night.
Yeah, I know, right?
How about a 23 damage? I'd love to see that.
That is
Especially from me.
8 damage going to it.
8 damage going to it. Alright, you're gonna end up watching as you end up just kind of whacking this thing, and it's just kind of. You're gonna end up hearing some abyssal saying, "I've done my job. I'll see you back in the abyss." It just begins to kind of fall back down. Instead,
I'll see his ass down there too. My fucking round 2. BJ.
alright.
How you doing, Arthur? Chosen, no.
Alright,
Are
going
you gonna move?
to
You want to move at all?
going to Scorn.
Guard. And then I want to hit. I'm gonna do. Spell appreciation. Okay. I feel like Green Flame Blade hasn't really done shit. It's just my weapon itself, right? So I'm gonna go Booming Blade. Let's go around on the guy in front of me. That's gonna be a natural 20.
Let's fucking go, dude.
Let's fucking
Holy
I can show it if you want to see it. A fucking nat 20.
baby!
Alright, I will have a question as far as how this works, but I know how the first part works. It's 1d8, sorry, not 2. That's gonna be a 5, so that's 10 damage plus 4, so that's 14 slashing damage.
Okay.
On top, magical slashing damage from the weapon. On top of that, it does an extra 7 because I crit, so that's 19 damage.
Okay.
Right? No,
10
10 plus 4 is 14 plus 7 is 22. Sorry.
22?
22.
Okay, you're gonna end up watching as basically as this thing kind of reanimates back up and everything goes. You're basically just gonna come through and just like decapitate it, and then come back through with another one as it just kind of like slices it in half. You're gonna watch as the corpse just immediately falls to the side as this ooze just kind of leans back and starts glaring you in the eye.
Fucking
Fuck
bitch
yeah.
ass, dog. Let's
So-
go.
so my-
Oh my.
So my
Literally-
question, fuck you, bitch, is Booming Blade technically lasts till its next turn.
Mhm.
So did that the booming aspect of it stay with it?
Yeah, whatever that effect is gonna stay.
Okay, and I just want to make sure because it's the first time I used it. As far as
Well, actually, can you read Booming
I
Blade?
that-
I thought booming blade like it lasts, but you have like whenever
You have to hit them. Yeah,
that's
you
when
have
it
to
I have to
happens.
hit. So all right.
They hit the target.
So on hit, it suffers weapon damage normal and then becomes sheathed with a booming energy until the start of its next turn. If the target willingly moves 5 feet or more before then, the target takes 1d8 and the spell ends.
Yeah.
It technically takes 2d8 because I'm at 5th level sorcery. So.
Yeah.
So if it moves now.
Yeah.
Alright, so that's. I was here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Just don't go more than 2 spaces forward.
I'm going a foot back, allowing it to provoke opportunity to attack.
Yep, it's gonna attack.
Okay.
And he's also gonna.
That's gonna be a 21.
Nope.
21's not gonna hit?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Fuck yeah, motherfucker!
Yeah.
Thank God. I've been waiting to get
Pound it on. Yeah, no, no,
That's gonna be my AC right now.
21
crazy,
does
bro.
not hit.
Shit's crazy.
I love when you can get to that part.
That's crazy.
Full tank mode, dude.
All right. Anything else?
And then, because now that I'm far enough back, am I allowed, and then I guess I'll ask this, if I want to cast a bonus action spell, I can do it, like, with Quicken. But I want to yell at Arthur to, like, move 5 feet out of the way. Can I yell at him to get, because this turn's next.
Don't. I got it. Don't worry.
Okay.
This guy ain't gonna be next to me for very long. Two things are gonna happen. At least one of them.
I cast Tidal Wave.
Oh my fucking-
All right, cool.
I told you.
Don't kill me. I'm just saying, like, I'll handle this. Anyway, metagaming,
No,
whatever.
I'm-
He's doing it. He's fucking doing it.
I've
Cheers to
casted-
that.
I'm casting, so I'm expending sorcery points to cast Tidal Wave.
Cool, let's do it.
So it's gonna be a dex save of 15.
For what area?
It's a freaking 30-foot long, so it hits both of these guys
Yep.
and Arthur because he didn't want to move.
Not only did you not give me the opportunity to move, first of all, technically, but
You
it's
said 14?
Yeah, 15.
15? Okay. One's gonna pass, one's gonna fail.
Okay, Arthur.
oh yeah, nah, I failed for sure.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Fuck.
That's a 2.
Okay.
Fucking
Hi, Chosen.
Does my gust of
My
wind save
God.
me at all? Does it wink the waves away a little bit? I don't know.
It's gonna make the waves look a little bit more pleasant.
That's going to be an 8 plus 8 is 16 plus 4 is 20, 23 bludgeoning damage. Half if you saved.
So 23 bludgeoning damage.
Yeah. And then
Okay.
you're knocked prone
So
if they failed.
okay.
Do I go anywhere else?
Nope.
Or is fall in the fucking
That's it. You fall prone. And then
So you're gonna watch it. This one just kind of gets like flinged up against the wall. This one's gonna end up kind of staying standing. You're gonna watch it. The corpse just goes flying into the wall.
Where would I go? Because I failed. So I'm going somewhere, I'm sure.
Wait, why did it move?
So
Why did the creature move? It's dead? Or
yeah, that one's
okay.
dead.
Just so you put it on the bed.
Yeah, I'm saying it basically lost its bearing and went
Okay,
flying
cool.
into the wall. So as it gets flying into the wall, you're gonna end up overhearing it in the vessel saying, "I sent enemies here. We've done it."
No.
The benefits of speaking another language.
No. No.
Otherwise,
See,
I just tell you guys it's just
There
gibberish.
was some reason I took the off-color language. A very
I have
rare
primordial.
Don't
I
have
have
undercommon.
Abyssal Infernal. So.
Well, remember, moving forward, and I think I told this to you guys more recently, but if you're going to learn a language, you have to be integrating your backstory. So it has to make sense to you.
Or maybe you should learn a language because it's in your backstory. I don't know. Or should be part of it.
It feels like that could be something like
Yeah,
Undercommon.
maybe we can do some
what are we talking about?
some hooked on phonics with these guys. You know what I'm saying?
All right. So what does Arthur have?
Did I? Okay,
for,
so I'm prone, but did I get thrown anywhere, or I'm
just prone.
Okay. All right, well, I need to do concentration save. So
The guy also took an extra thundering damage, by the way, because he moved 10 feet. His dead body. Overkill.
Well,
gust of wind's gone.
I think that has to be at their will, though. I think it's what. I think movement is at their will.
Oh,
You can't force it.
okay.
Can I use a disengage action while I'm on the ground? Prone.
You technically speaking, yes.
I want to do that.
Yes.
Is this guy knocked prone or no?
No. Okay. No, he's standing.
I disengage, crawl back, and then stand up. So that's 20 feet of movement. I'm turning away from him. So nothing wrong with the fear.
Sorry.
I am now soaked. Try to get a flame going, but
Oh, it also douses all the fire in the area within 30 feet.
my arm's doused as fuck. So in the inability to cast some fire, not really feeling willing to cast some fire. What do you fucking do? I wasn't expecting getting, thrown. Or not necessarily thrown, but,
Sorry. Just trying to take him out, man.
You know what? I'm not even close enough. That won't work. I moved. That's fine. Round 2. Another gust of wind.
Okay.
He needs to
You
save.
did use disengage as an action.
Never mind. Just kidding. Bonus action. I'm gonna cry. And, keep facing around because I'm scared. So,
Very fair.
Duh.
All right, going to the boy. So he is going to end up going right up to you, Arthur, and is going to immediately just lash out with everything that he can. Oh, that went out of the track.
Ashling slasher.
It's going to be a 19 to hit.
That hits.
And sir, you are going to end up taking a total of this comes. 12. 19 necrotic damage. And your max hit total is going to be reduced by 6. Max hit point total reduced by
6, you say.
6, I say.
Okay.
Okay. Alright. And that is going to end up being its turn, rather. And you're going to end up hearing the kind of whispers into your ear and just a language that sure you kind of understand. Yours is all the same.
Sweet nothings in your ear.
For real, though.
You obviously understand it, but
I'm not
it's
into
special.
that.
But he's in my ear.
Who's in your ear?
Fuck off, my dog. I like that.
And we're going to go to Reginald. Or actually, the nurse. So the nurse is going to end up running up to you, Reginald.
Nurse Joy.
And is going to end up passing you this bottle. And saying, Alright, this might help. It's a potion for demons.
Potion for demons?
Potion for demons. You're watching as she kind of passes you this thing that has kind of a glowing radiant light to it. Just kind of shimmers.
What do I do with it?
Douse a blade with it.
That's the blade. Okay. Okay. And do. They're very helpful. Please stay safe.
Kill this thing.
We will. Okay.
We will.
Oh, we will. Okay. I guess as soon as her turn ends.
Yep.
Okay.
Going to you.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to 30 feet there. As a free action, am I able to pass the potion to Scorn?
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
I'll say you basically just kind of dropping the potion off of them.
Yeah, I'm like running past you, and I just toss it to you a little bit. So just a passing toss. Okay. Douse your blade in it. I'm gonna go ahead and cast Thorn Whip on this mofo right there.
Mhm.
Son of a bitch.
That's 11 in it. I was trying to, man.
I'm next.
Fuck it, fine, whatever. Next, other 10 movement speed. That's all my movement.
You want to do another one of those?
We're gonna do another one.
Yeah.
No.
You'll hit more targets, so it's more damage for you for sure.
Bro, his
More-
DPS
More
is gonna
stats.
be
Oh
amazing.
yeah, he's going nuts.
Bonus action.
Fucking fat stats.
Really padding up those stats. Farming
You
the
gotta
hog.
do what you gotta do. I need that experience points, okay? Doesn't matter who I hit.
12 doesn't hit, does it? No. Okay. Well, I'm gonna make a consent.
It's when I die.
Each
That's
hit
when
counts, okay?
I think it's when I die.
It's gonna be a fail.
Okay. Any insult injury. Okay. 1.
Believe it or not, it's still alive and kicking.
Wow.
That's nuts, actually.
Go on the score.
So I mean, I guess is that what would you call that?
I'd say it's like a
count
bonus action to kind of just pour it over your blade if you
that?
want
Okay,
to do that.
so I do it.
Okay. And you're gonna watch as your blade kind of has like a shimmer to it now, like almost as if it was blessed by something holy.
Cool. So I blanket and swing with this new shiny sword with green flame blade also attached to it.
Zium.
And that's gonna hit. It's gonna be a 26.
Yeah, it's gonna hit.
Nice.
I rolled a
Out of
19.
Out of 20.
So then I roll 1d8, but what else do I? And then another 1d8, but what else do I roll? Anything else?
Yeah. So go ahead and roll your standard damage.
Okay, so that's gonna be a 9 slashing magical damage.
Okay.
And then 2 fire damage.
Okay. And you're gonna end up watching as it looks like as you end up slashing, it looks like this kind of like light begins kind of like basically just cascading over it. So it looks like the ooze begins to almost like burn from the inside out. I want you to go ahead and roll an additional 3d8 worth of radiant damage.
Yeah.
Destroy holding out on us.
Bonk. One more of us.
That's gonna be 7 plus 8 is 15 radiant damage.
Okay. And you're gonna watch as you go as he just kind of reels back, and the smile just kind of begins to dissipate as it just falls into a pile of ooze. Looks like it's horribly discovered, colored, and turning more to light.
Oh God. What on earth?
Here, drink this.
It's my Stein.
I don't need that bad.
Oh, okay. Do you need it?
Okay. I'm fine for now.
I only
actually.
took the 9 damage because I had the 10 HP. So
Okay.
I'm fine.
I'm
Alright.
going to run over to the nurse. Are you all right?
Barely. I'm not a fighter.
Right. No, listen. Whatever those things are, I couldn't even understand them. Arthur, were you able to even understand what they were saying?
Yes, they were. It was sport to them. Jumping from body to body, controlling them. Ugh. Oh God, the smell. Even this mask can keep it out.
Listen, this is not a disease. Something is happening in this temple. Everyone here is in danger and needs to evacuate now.
I don't know if we've dealt with all of it yet. Maybe we have.
This doesn't make any sense. I don't understand. Of all the demons we've summoned, we disposed of them right away. How would they have gotten into the temple?
Through one of us. Through one of you? Through somebody. It was carried by something.
You believe these to be carried by people?
Well, they could have been summoned and then gone into the summoner.
No,
And just been laying vacant.
was Kunaki? Kunaki's supposed to be working with you to run the temple. You're the chosen. You're the chosen.
Yes.
You're wearing the mask and everything, the special mask. Do you know what Kunaki is? You're gonna watch it. She just kind of like starts like frantically, just kind of like putting her arm down onto something. It's like she's kind of trying to like stabilize herself.
How fucked up is she?
I need another potion. You're gonna watch it. Just kind of turns around, starts going through stuff, and starts looking for potions.
Kanaki was upstairs. Well, he was with us, wasn't he?
Yeah. He honestly could have like followed behind eventually.
He probably would have fallen behind eventually. He probably would have been kind of confused as to what y'all were doing. Just kind of.
While we literally sprinted away.
Yeah.
We were like, yeah, anyway.
Because the only reason you guys heard this was because homie there rolled really well.
I just started running.
Yeah, and you rolled really well too. You wouldn't have overheard all this stuff. So. Yeah. So eventually, as like she's kind of like digging through stuff, you find that she finds like a small little potion of healing, and it seems like it does a little bit for her, but not a whole lot. You guys are gonna be staying in that room though, so it looks like she's kind of drinking down this potion and kind of trying to catch her breath.
Arthur, you need to tell these people here. Whoever is not infected, needs to leave.
I don't know. Maybe the threat is dealt with. Maybe we're done.
Do you honestly think that it's all done?
Well, the majority of everyone remaining in the temple was right here. For the most part. Besides,
We need Zephyrus.
Roll perception, both of you guys. I guess anyone who feels like they're close to the door, which it looks like
Okay,
it might be
so-
you. Looks like it might actually be you too.
Well,
Let's
I
say
wanted
both of you
to
roll
cast an
perception.
action, so I was just waiting for the
Yeah,
other
go
person
ahead.
to do it. I wanted to cast Divine Sense.
Okay.
So I am. I can. Do it. You know that, or do I need to read?
Well, which divine sense are you using?
Oh no! So it's until the end of your next turn, you can sense anything affected by the hollow spell or know the location of any celestial fiend undead within 60 feet, but is not behind total coverage.
Fiends are classified as devils and demons, right? Yeah, fiends are classified as devils and demons.
I can use this feature
That are
5
within
times
60
per
feet?
long- within 60 feet, and not total coverage.
Okay. Does it go through concrete?
Not total cover. I mean, it goes through it, but that's it. Yeah, that's.
Okay, read it to me one more time.
As an action, you can cast Detect Good and Evil.
Mhm.
Until the end of your next turn, you can sense anything affected by the Hollow spell,
Mhm.
or know the location of any celestial fiend undead within 60 feet that
Okay.
is not behind total cover.
which would be a wall.
Yeah, which would be a wall.
Yeah.
Okay. Nothing's sticking out to you right this very second, but the two of you who are closest to the door, I want you to roll perception.
That'd be you and I.
Perception. That one.
Oh.
You're very much engulfed in the conversation.
15.
The mask.
You're gonna end up overhearing what is kind of like a another scream from a different part of the temple as it just kind of like rattles through.
So from the door, that doorway,
Somewhere in the doorway.
I hear another one. I hear another scream.
You think so?
We need to move.
We need to get him now. We need to leave.
This was the whole point.
You're gonna end up actually, as this kind of end up doing, you're end up hearing what is like rustling footsteps coming down the hallway. You recognize like somebody just kind of like bursts through the door and just panting with their giant mask on.
Is he good or evil?
Almost nothing.
You're gonna recognize it as Kunaki.
Okay.
By the goddess. There were 5 babuas over there. 5.
Babuas? Come again?
Babus.
Babus?
Babus.
I want to do this in character.
Yeah.
They're,
I'm also sensing. Is he good or evil right now?
they're fiends. The fiends of some sort.
what-
Demons. Twisted horns, hunchback creatures. I have no idea where they came from.
Well, it seems like the temple is infested by them right now.
What were you doing in here? You ran off. The second you ran off, I heard screaming from a part of the temple.
I heard screaming down here. Their nurses, your healers were down here trying to heal the quote-unquote sick, and the people infected just turned into them. We were fighting for our lives down here. There's more of them.
You're gonna watch it kind of like goes over there and starts kind of playing with the ooze. This is demonic ooze from the abyss.
Actually, can I make an investigation to see if that's the same ooze that I saw our old friend?
When you say old friend,
That was, that used to be covered in like this ooze. That
Oh.
transformed.
sure, you can go ahead and roll. Yeah.
While he's doing that, did I detect if he was give up fiend was in him?
Yeah. So you would have detected that he's normal. Looks like he's clean.
What would you give me? What would that be? Like history?
Probably history. Yeah.
History? Okay. 17.
Okay. You're kind of rattling your mind, and you remember the ooze that was kind of like exuding itself from him was more translucent, and purple in color, and well, the texture is kind of the same as like what you're saying, and the consistency is pretty much the same. The coloring is very different.
Okay. No, I just wanted to make that little small remark in my head then. What did you guys do?
We performed the damnation to the cursed ceiling tomb ritual a multitude of times. Most of what we've been summoning has been from the abyssal plane, but every time one of them comes through, we immediately dispatch it, kill it.
So you performed another ritual recently?
We always perform the dark ritual, the tomb to the cursed ceiling ritual. This is how we intend to bring his goddess back, Thartos.
Did you not tell them not to perform a ritual?
No, this was before they were practicing, but they were doing it awfully, apparently.
We were doing it quite well and consistently, Chosen.
Well,
I understand your reservation.
I'd beg to differ, because... Where's Thanatos? Where's Morgina?
We have to start small, Chosen. We've been starting small and working our way through. This is... We as you know, there are many, many, many ways that it has been practiced in this tome. And we need to ensure that when we perform the ritual, we are actually going to do it and not die in the process. Summoning things from the abyss is no simple matter.
This I understand. This I empathize. However, the fact that using such a grand ritual, such as this, on such minor beings from the abyss, only keeps the portal open for more of these things to keep flooding through unseen.
Chosen, that's what I'm saying. We've never summoned any of these things before.
Never summoned?
No, none of these. I've never seen. You watch it. He kind of like lifts his hand off the ooze and just kind of. I've never seen this. I've never seen the others. These are not demons that we've ever summoned from the abyssal plane. I don't know where they're coming from.
Where is Okani?
I beg your pardon.
Okani, where is she?
She left with the party.
Yeah, she went
To the surface.
Okay, I didn't know this.
Yes.
Like, IRL, I didn't know this.
This is why he's he's in charge.
What can you tell me of the demons remaining? What are they?
Remaining? We don't know.
You mentioned a name, or you named them somehow. You had
Yes.
some sort of label.
A Babu.
Babu?
Babu.
Babu. Can I, remember anything about that?
Yeah, you can go ahead and roll history.
22.
22. So you're gonna end up remembering that this demon is actually it's a really minor demon from the abyssal plane. It ends up having like a hunchback. It normally has like a lot of like vertebrae just kind of sticking out the back of the spine, completely black in flesh, almost like long talons coming out for claws. It has more of like a humanoid kind of face, but more elf-like in complexion and kind of the demeanor. It has really long, sharp teeth and two very, very long horns that kind of don't really fully align ever. And they just kind of come out. You know that this particular thing is not overly difficult. You feel like you'd be able to take at least one or two of them alone by yourself, but in masses, they are quite the menace. Similar to kind of what you've seen in your little encounter over here, they're another kind of a lesser demon that is not overly difficult to dispatch with, but in numbers, they do become a challenge.
There's more out there? More of these? Or something else?
I did not see any more out there, but I heard a scream from somewhere else in the temple. I'm not sure. They might have dealt with it already, but
I've walked to the door
Best us find out.
to see if anything was following them.
I want to go to the nurse. The remaining nurse.
Mhm.
And I do want to cast touch. Cure wounds.
Okay.
Level 1.
Okay.
Just a little bit. Just a smidge. 1d8 plus. And as I touch him, like, I need you to go with your companion, your comrade, and help him.
I
You can do this.
I suppose I can.
We'll be right behind you.
Roll persuasion.
With advantage?
Yeah, you can roll advantage. You just cast cure words on it.
The dramatic dice this time?
That's nuts.
Okay, that's better. Persuasion, that is a 18.
Very well. Yes.
And 10 HP back.
Boom, boom, and then you get the 10th HP at the same time.
Charles finding his own battles.
It's just going
Ball on the foot.
Ball and chain.
While all that was going on, I would have, because I heard the scream, I would have actually walked to the door before my turn had fully to see if my divine sense had picked up anything else.
Okay. 60 feet, right?
Yes.
Okay. You're not going to notice anything. Looks like you could actually see the 60 feet too, but nothing's really standing out to you. It's like invisible or anything. As you guys are staying in that room there, you're going to watch it. It looks like Kunaki's just kind of rattling his brain, just trying to. Looks like he's really pondering something.
Oh, so this was Kunaki who came in?
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't realize.
You're good.
Okay. I thought it was just some other guy who was looking for Kunaki. Or was that the nurse?
That was the nurse who was talking about
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's like, it looks like he's deep in thought, trying to figure something out.
Okay. What are your thoughts?
My
Outstanding.
Yay!
I'm wondering. We've performed this ritual a multitude of times in the past. The only thing that I could remotely think of. There was one time we performed the ritual. We attempted something different. We did 2 of everything. We did 2 sacrifices. 2 items. 2 relics. 2 demon fangs. 2 of everything for the ritual. But only 1 demon came through, so we thought.
Can't believe you all did 2.
We were experimenting, Chosen.
Did we not learn the lessons of getting overly ambitious from the book, the tome itself?
We have.
Your experimentation's gone horribly awry.
If it's too imbalanced one way, something bad will happen. If it's not enough in one way, nothing. It's bad. But you just doubled everything.
To be
at
fair.
the same time. At the same time.
To be fair, Chosen, we only ever saw 1 demon come out, so this could be completely fruitless. This thought.
This could be all that remains. Well, this could be done.
This could be why all this has even happened in the first place. Maybe this is a byproduct of everything.
But you haven't gone upstairs where you heard more screams?
Not yet.
I'm gonna run towards the screens.
We need to go.
Yep.
Right.
I was about to say, we need to move now.
Okay. And as the 3 of you end up running out to the hallway. Okay. Let's go. All right. Well, thank you all so much for joining us on this week's episode of Millennial Tavern. We'll be back at it again here next Tuesday. Remember, we are changing the date, so it's going to be every Tuesday now. So it'll be fun. We'll be doing it and keeping it consistent. Hopefully.
Yes.
Woo!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Well, thank you all very much, ladies and gentlemen, and we'll be posting this, of course, on YouTube upcoming this Friday. So thank you all very much. Anything you want to shout out?
Thanks, guys, for popping in.
Yeah.
Durlsy, Echo,
Sir.
Chubb. Love you guys. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in and for follows and all that other fun stuff if you guys did it, because it looks like we have a couple people who followed. So yeah. Awesome. Woo! All right. Well, appreciate y'all. Have a great rest of your week, and we'll see y'all next time.
See you guys.
God bless.